And we're live from Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to another session of Iron Lich Gaming Shattered Sun. Appreciate you tuning in there on YouTube, whatever platforms you check us out on. Previously, in our last session, it was a quick shopping opportunity for most of our party members.
The gang goes to the market.
As Orion, Arrn'ess, Jasper decide to make their way into the Fey District, which seems like a different planet compared to some of the other areas in Clarion. They slowly make their way into the Moonflower, and Arrn'ess, mesmerized by wanting an assault rifle, settles on a 6-shooter. Our companions try to dwindle down some of these prices, get their way, get a couple of rings, get a pair of boots, spend a lot of the coin they just made selling the Don Hawkum, a gem vestige that normally belongs to one of the Knights of Abaddon. Selling this crystal to Zane L&L, the gatekeeper of the Solaire of the hundreds-of-year-old underground city of Clarion. Once this goes on, while this is going on in the Fey District, our Dodsfall Paladin decides to try and get some plate commissioned. Runs into a naked boy named Kenny, aka Kenneth.
Kenneth Dangles.
And as he dangles the goods and tells him he can make such a fine piece of armor, Winder slowly gives in as the Dodsfall's heart softens, and he does the commission with the Kmart level forgeman Kenneth.
R.I.P.
We'll get better.
He also gets a pretzel pommel commissioned.
Kmart was a national
some plate commissioned. As of now, you just paid for the man's entire. You can retire now with what you paid him.
The Blue Light Special.
As
I made one set of armor.
and this, while that's going on,
Ladies, one good
our
set.
friendly druid rogue. Well, no, just a druid. Drystan Durdale, the best of the rest, and who actually continues to try to give us content by trying to push the story forward, goes in to speak with Barley with one thing on his mind. Well, who is Sirvin?
Goddamn Sirvin.
Barley, nonchalant, tells him, yeah, I spoke with our boss, Fallensong. He told me, Sirvin was actually the broker of the deal through the syndicate. He's just our boss. He's a good guy. I don't know why y'all are so uptight about him. As Drystan doesn't like this. Tries to manipulate Barley. Fails pretty miserably. And Barley decides to, you know what? We're two small people in this big world. Why don't we steal that gem and sell it? And me and you could become number ones. Just us two. We can rule and rise. And of course Drystan loves this plan. As he's like, why don't you, there's a grove about a mile or two outside this city. Come and talk with me and we'll try to figure this whole thing out. Drystan looks down and notices that Barley is reading Primus, the Tribals and Tribulations of Primus. They're about 3 pages in. He seems to be interested in the betrayer god that he might think he is, the king of this entire Docca Terra world. Not giving up too much other information, as he's more focused on a plot to tear this gem apart from the rest of the party, and him and Drystan could share the wealth and glories. After this, run in at the Mage Hall, they slowly go back to the home base in Summer Court, where they speak briefly on what they've learned down in the Undercity, what that Barley has just so badly turned on the party and told Fallensong, and asked Fallensong who this Sirven was. Y'all discuss plans to bring him to your side. You discuss plans to cut the loose end, and a decision hasn't been made yet, as the night is slowly the moon's starting to slowly rise. Night's on its way, as you only have a couple more hours before you go out and trek towards the grove that Arrn'ess's soul is still at. And
didn't know about that.
I don't know, it just sounded good at the time. You'll find out later. And that's where we're at. Y'all are outside in the stables, still discussing what to do with this wizard that helped you defeat Rog here. And what type of thanks will you give him for saving y'all's ass? A deathbed?
Excuse me.
Or friendship?
I think it all depends on him. Actually.
Yeah. Balls in Barley's court for
Didn't-
sure.
He's got some answers that could keep him alive.
Didn't we have some stuff that we were gonna give him, like that tome and something else?
Got some spells that could get him.
Yeah, we were gonna give him the not the whole tome, but maybe we could take the spell pages out of the tome and give him those. We talked about giving him that. We talked about giving him.
I feel like there was a couple of things.
Maybe some cash, but
The only thing I remember is the spells.
spells, yeah.
Spells.
Well, it just really has to see how accepting he is of us joining his plan to sell the gem.
Aye. We've got to.
You should probably be out there with them.
Well,
We're all there.
yeah, we're gonna be there. Excuse me. Let me find my Drystan voice.
Oh, this is RP. This is we're talking in character.
I guess we don't have to. Yeah, but I mean, I guess just out of that wise, like, what do y'all want to do there? Do y'all want to
Because I was just
try
trying
to keep
recap
it on
as
the
a
down
player.
low? Like,
I
Yeah.
think we need to kill him and hide his body.
I think
Say
we
he
need
ran
him.
off with the gem.
Well, he's already shown the ability to go against
we are.
Fallensong. So if he's willing to go against Fallensong on selling this gem, maybe we can pull him all the way over, and we could really use his expertise in some of these things. I mean, he saw him read him a whole book. Can you read a book? Can you read a book?
Yeah,
cannot.
I can read.
I think we could definitely use somebody that could do that.
well, yeah, I think Barley could be quite useful to us. He was very useful against Rogue here. But
But,
But-
to Orion's point, maybe he has to die.
I mean, when
It's definitely on the table.
given him his task, I specifically asked him not to talk to Fallensong, and he went against that.
Yeah, he is his own
That is
man.
not the right voice.
He doesn't necessarily understand the implications of what he's done there.
To be fair, yeah, he knows Fallensong a lot longer than he's known us. He
Yes.
probably doesn't even realize the grandeur of everything
He
going
is
on.
a servant of Fallensong. I mean, just our expectation that he not do so. He doesn't share that yet. We've got to put it in him.
What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on it, Winder? What do you think we should do?
Kind of leaning towards him not. I mean, you can't really say that he's known us for very long. He's always known Fallensong, so obviously he's just going to go to him instead.
Why? So we should give him a chance.
I feel like we should.
Well, Orion.
I mean, two options, right? One, kill him. I got an idea of maybe poisoning him with a pretzel with some resin in it, making him look like an idiot in front of Fallensong, and maybe discrediting
Diarrhea
some way
pretzel.
that way. But I really think that
Anybody have any laxatives?
Diabolical.
Here's my
Smart
idea.
lion.
Yes, that's
Is
great. Outside of the box thinking.
yeah, thank
there,
you,
Ryan.
thank
we've
you.
already
We
been
don't have
talking
boxes in my
about
country.
starting our own underground, and having moles and syndicates. Well, how about this? What if we go ahead, continue working for the Mist, bring Barley on our side. When it comes time to it, we tell Barley to sell us out to Fallensong, saying, "Hey, they have the gem. They've stolen it. I've gathered this information for you. So it looks like he's on their side, so we have him on the end. Hopefully we bump him up a rank or something and get him a little bit closer to Fallensong.
But
What good would it do us to have the mist against us?
Not have the mist against us, but having someone in the mist. Because eventually we're going to be splitting hairs with
But
the mist.
if we have Barley and tell them that we given them the double cross, they're gonna want our heads.
It's going to be a matter of time
They would be the
before they want
second
our
guild that
heads.
is looking for our heads.
Because as soon as we get that gem and we don't turn it over to Fallensong, he's going to want our ass.
And
We've already done that.
currently, the mist is protecting this establishment that we.
Yes, yes, they
keep.
are.
I don't really want to turn heel on them so much. I'd like to continue doing work in the shadows, not so much blatantly in their face.
Soon we're gonna be in a position where
We don't have a choice.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
As of now.
Do you think the Oxheart gym
I don't think we have
be anywhere close to
It's
what we
not
had?
really an option to
Like close to the same thing.
Close to the same thing?
show the light on this yet.
Right.
could say
I'm
that
not
we got
saying like
swindled by
we
the
tell him
Oxhearts.
to go run to him
Until we
right
give it
now.
back.
I'm saying once we
That or
find
we
that
could just
other
get it from him.
gem, that's when he gives him the information of, hey, by the way, or maybe he can buy us a little bit more time. But outside of that,
Maybe we'll just agree to talk about that later.
as soon as word gets out that we've got the gem and we didn't turn it over, we're fucked regardless.
I think if you're thinking that he's gonna do anything but go run to Fallensong and tell him what's going on is not right. He's gonna go to him.
What I really want to discuss is what are the
I think
negative.
we can get him.
What's the backlash that could happen if we do kill Barley? You know,
They do have our blood.
we've got these medallions on our chest right here that seem to locate us, and they can talk to us.
I can see
Speaking
that
of
we're the last ones that saw
medallions,
him.
you hear a voice in Orion, just your head. Orion,
See,
like to come and meet me at my place when you get a chance. Just you.
who are you?
as it fades.
Just me.
New medallion.
Okay.
Here it is.
I think we can trust Barley though. I think we can flip Barley and he'd be a good asset to us.
I think we could attempt to flip Barley. I currently do not trust him at all.
I think that's the right way to stand on it, yeah.
What's the right stance?
That we shouldn't trust him.
I don't
should
trust
maybe
him.
try and flip him. If that
This
doesn't
is
work,
Barley
I'm
right
not saying
here.
trust him.
Thing.
I'm just
So-
saying
This is
flip
Barley
him.
right
So
here.
that's the
No,
plan,
it's
right?
fallen song.
Fallensong.
So we go out there, and if we're having this idea to try to flip him, but if we can't flip him, do we kill him?
That's what we need to discuss.
I
That's
think
the
we
question.
should use him. I think he's still a good asset, even if he doesn't trust us.
I just got a message from Fallensong.
Oh, what do you say?
Since I don't like to keep secrets like other people. Telling me to come meet him alone.
Oh, really? Did he say when?
No. He just said come meet him.
So
I'm
tomorrow.
thinking
then.
immediately.
2 days from now.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
A month
Out
later.
of town, bro.
So Arrn'ess, my question here is, like, if we can't flip him, then we're gonna have to do something, because we can't still use him if we can't flip him, because he'll know that we've gone against him.
Currently, he is complicit in all the actions that we've done.
That's the good thing, is he can't tell Fallensong about any of this because it'll fuck him as well.
Why? But say the
You
The
get
converse-
redemption by telling him.
yeah, him less so.
say the conversation goes down that path.
Right.
I mean, that's flipping him. Right, even if he's not our direct ally, if we're able to use him, that's a flip.
Just to steal his tongue to Fallensong is enough to
My
aid
question,
us.
my question is, what if we can't flip him?
Like, if he's like, I'm dead set on telling Fallensong tonight if you don't give me money. That put it away?
Oh,
That's perfect.
Well,
Let's kill him.
What issue arises there? If we kill him, we will be questioned.
I guess we'll
They will
have
be
to
able to
kill
track
him
us.
if that shows
If somebody's
up.
watching our locations, they will be able to tell
I mean,
where the
that's
last
fair.
person that saw Barley was.
We leave the medallions here.
or if we don't want to kill him, we could like cut off his tongue, gouge out his eyes, cut off his fingers and his toes.
You lost him in battle.
I mean, the only other bad thing is what if we get
Keep
a
him from talking
message
to casting
from
spells.
Fallensong
torturous.
like Orion just did, and we're not answering our badges, you know? Like, that's going to look suspicious, too.
A bear ate him.
We could just put him in a circle and say that we're having a meeting.
You should feed
Now,
him to
do we know-
Fallensong.
I
We
don't
know
think
if
it's
they
going
can,
to look
like-
suspicious for
Can
us
you
to
like
be around
rewind these
Barley.
badges and see where they
There's
were,
but
or it has to be where you are at that point in time?
I mean,
Like, is this like they can like turn on a map and see the last known location? Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
where were you
Probably.
when you posted this? Where were you 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Right.
It's like a
This
pen.
time
You don't
on this
know.
day.
Okay. Okay.
You don't know.
Okay.
all right, Orion.
Who's arcane? Who's got the highest arcane? Nobody
Arcana?
here is really about
One
arcane.
of
You
us
are,
is.
right? You're pretty decent at arcane.
Yeah.
Like, what's your Arcana skill?
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Mine's -1.
What's your
Nine's nah.
-1.
-1?
Yeah,
Mine's
I
plus
got-
zero.
Roll with arcane with disadvantage, Jasper.
Orion. Maybe when
12.
maybe when you go in
10,
there
so
today, you
10,
could
12 total.
try to figure it out. Get eyes on the map.
You would assume, being Fey, knowing a lot of different magic items, stuff you've never really worn before, but you're from a magical place. You've never heard of a magical item that can locate somebody past tense, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're
So
like
just
it might. You're
current.
like it's highly unlikely, but you don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But you're like, I've never heard of anything like this, and I don't see 20 badges of this particular magic being shit out. But
I'm going to go ahead and go through the motions, and I'm going to hit the badge and say, locate Barley. And see if it reacts. Nothing. Okay.
I think it's not suspicious for us to meet up with Barley. I think we can wear
No,
our
no.
pendants. If we do kill Barley, we need to take the pendant and like pin it on a fucking sewer rat or something and have
No,
it
I
run.
mean,
he's
if
got
we're
his,
gonna do
he's
it-
got his little early bunny friend. Or a duck.
Oh,
I'm
God.
good. I mean, I can try to keep them preoccupied while y'all do it. If I'm gonna be there.
Oh, are you gonna go meet Fallensong while
Yeah.
we
don't
meet Barley?
seem to have much of a choice.
All right,
Unless
that's a
Barley's there with him.
Yeah.
fine plan.
Yeah.
Barley rolls in with a Braveheart army.
Well, if something goes
You're showing
south,
your ass.
if something goes south, you can contact us on your badge.
Are you good alone, or do you want someone to try to
I
shadow
don't
you
think y'all are even
outside?
supposed to know I'm supposed to be going there. So no, I think I need probably go alone. He asked me for me alone.
Suspicious?
Well,
What is
I mean, he's
that about?
never had any other conversations with you before.
Nah.
This is another one.
All right.
I think he knows something.
I think he thinks something fishy might be going on.
Yes.
He's gonna ask you where the gym is.
It'll be good to do it.
Does he
as,
know we have
we
the
meet
gym?
Barley.
I
No.
feel like he probably told.
Unless Barley just said something.
But Barley was talking about selling it himself.
So I doubt Barley
Yeah. I
told him.
don't know that he told him.
I
Maybe
don't
it
think
was
so.
to
Tell,
test.
you could tell him that
maybe-
you had to hide it because Barley was thinking about trying to sell it.
Maybe it was
Found
to
out.
test your commitment to the mist.
Mm.
Or it could be you're the only
Try
honest motherfucker in the
Yeah,
group.
try and figure out an answer.
That could be the case as well.
I don't know.
All right. So the other question, when we meet Barley, I don't want him to feel like we're just muscling him up.
I was just gonna hang out in the shadows nearby.
So I was wondering if y'all would hide while I speak to him, and then if
Like
things
a
go
sneaky
south,
boots.
then we can step out.
Aye?
But I don't want him to just say stuff because
So we
he
don't
feels
wanna kill him.
threatened. I don't want to kill Barley. I want him to be our ally. I'm just saying we might have to kill Barley.
I think if things start getting hairier, what should happen is you come out, you try to use your silver devil tongue on him, and
My
If-
devil tongue. Aye, this is the tongue of an angel, my boy.
All the ladies think so.
sure. And if things go bad, you give the signal, and I start popping shots, and we start ringing this thing off.
Well, I
It
think we
might
could
cause some
reduce-
attention.
You hide in the grave.
I was gonna hide in the trees.
My only concern is the questions we're going to be answering afterwards. I think these mist fellas got a lot of ways to get questions out of us that we don't want answered.
That's true.
I know it's a valid
You
concern.
don't always have to speak the truth, just around the truth.
But would you rather deal with a problem that we could possibly talk our way out of, or have someone ratting on us to the mist?
Yes, it is a loose end that could be very detrimental to our heads staying on our bodies.
My people have a saying: when difficult situations arise that might cause problems down the road, I like to say that'd be a problem for future Drystan.
I just turned them into pretzels.
I'm not future Drystan. I'm current
I
Drystan.
bet future Drystan thinks you're a bastard.
You're not wrong there. What?
The sun's going down. I think we might as well get about it.
Sun's getting real low.
What time did you say for him to meet?
Night.
He's still in. No, he's at the mage thing still. It's on the way out. You can pick him up.
Oh, they got to meet separately.
So you're gonna go meet Fallensong?
If y'all are ready to.
Maybe you'll get back. If it's still, a decent hour, maybe you'll make your way.
If you ask about Barley, is he still alive?
Of course.
Do I know where he is?
Do you? Just be honest about it.
Just be honest. You know.
That's probably not the best of ideas.
Okay, well, tell him he's definitely still alive. but so you don't know his whereabouts.
Funny being honest coming from you, Drystan.
Are you his wizard's keeper?
I am a very honest gnome. It's just sharing with people, companions that I had recently met, that I'm the heir to a throne. That's big news.
However you want to feel,
I'm gonna take that shit.
Hey, whatever makes you feel better, King Drystan.
All right, I will make my way. Do I know where Fallensong is?
Yeah, you're gonna go to the main house.
Yeah.
What's going on in the inn is what's the bard's name?
You don't remember his name?
Yeah, it's Thorn.
Rosethorn. Illinois Rosethorn.
Illinois, yeah.
Is he?
No, he's not there
in
yet.
shop?
No. Well, it's gotten. Yeah, you're starting to hear the tuning of a lute,
Okay.
and you see another elvish man next to him this time with like a weak drum set.
Nice.
He's like,
I'm gonna walk up to Illinois.
No.
Hello, Illinois, my boy.
yes.
How is it? I've really enjoyed what you've done to the place. It's really helped liven it up.
He gives you a little bow, like long leg, like oh shit, flip me out. His leg like flip. Yes, I was hoping you would be pleased. A lot of people are telling me that bringing in a drummer would really lighten the show a little bit. They are the heartbeat of our music, you know. So this is Big Rich.
Big Rich.
Big Rich here.
Hi, Big Rich. Your cut is coming out of.
He's like a 5'2", like shorter elf with a long beard.
So his cut's coming out of yours, right?
Oh, of course. The more people come, the more money I get, and who will get to cut.
Aye,
as long as he's not a part of what we'll have together.
Where do you come from, Big Rich?
Big Rich's like, you know this places.
I know some places, not all places.
Yeah, man. I used to live around, Mercy, and those kind of forests, but that shit got overran, and kind of just migrated my way over here to, he's like chewing on his mustache.
Yeah.
Clarion, Illinois caught me on the sidewalks over there. I was just banging on a drum with my toes, and then he was like, "Why don't you use your hands?" And I started using my hands, and goddamn, I was making a little bit more coin, and bought me out.
Well, Illinois, if you can do wonders with a man like this, there's another wee little girl that we picked up from Raghir's place that she's gonna be helping us out a little bit. Maybe you can do some wonders on her. She says she likes to sing. Maybe you can take her under your wing and try her out a little bit.
Yes, I will give her an audition tomorrow morning when I think of her name.
Enjoy your night then.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I will, Jasper. Thank you again for giving me an opportunity to really bring and lighten the music into this robust, beautiful inn of yours.
Yes, it is very robust.
The pictures need a little more men, if you know what I mean, but it is lovely.
I don't. There's one man right there in the middle. The only one that matters there.
I see. Well, you have a good night. I hope to see you in the audience tonight. Maybe one day you can come and join us and maybe rousing up the whole crowd.
Well, I'm going to be a wee bit busy tonight. I won't be able to make the show. But maybe yes, one of these other nights coming forward. So
Right.
I'm so glad to have you in here. It kind of frees me up to do my own business.
Aye, yes. We'll have to make it to the Luxon soon. We got to perform.
Yes, we definitely need to be doing that. Kind of falling off. Haven't been practicing lately. I'm going to need might be out of tune.
Yeah. I'm so in tune with, if you know what I mean, my boy.
No, I never know what you mean. But, I'm glad you're here.
Aye. All right, well, we will practice a little more. Getting my strings in place, plucking them so nicely, delicately.
Yes, well, break a leg, please.
So awkward.
Gotta think of this woman's name.
I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't it like
It's
something with
Rowdy's
the
blood
flower,
bag.
like Floridia or something? No.
Florida.
Florida.
I got it written down
Tallahassee,
somewhere. No, it's not.
Memphis.
Memphis Reigns.
Georgia.
Dakota Rain.
Florida's in Georgia.
All right. What's next? What else y'all gonna do?
So,
set up out in the woods.
Winder. When we go forward in fighting, are you right with your god? Is that going to be a problem? You think your holy
I
powers?
haven't
will
really
stick?
tried to use my powers anytime soon. Probably should try that. I have no idea, honestly. I've kind of...
You know, I just know gods don't take blasphemy lightly.
yeah, and I threw away the book, too, with an axe.
Well, he is a big, strong man. Maybe he can just swing the sword, regardless of what his god
But
thinks of
you
him.
saw him that one time when, the dazzling holy light was...
It was quite impressive.
It was quite incredible.
I feel like I am, but I've some...
It's how you could
some
turn against a
questions
god
to
that could
ask.
allow you that much power. I don't understand it, but to each their own.
Good point.
All right, well, I was
Francesca Falou.
just... I was just curious whether
Yes, so
you
much
knew
like
your-
Florida.
I feel like we're on the right path. Eventually, yes.
You think it'll be all right?
I think it'll be alright.
Okay, I just wanted to check in before we got in a fight.
You did go a bit crazy back there in the
I did,
St. Harry's.
but the people there kind of
Sol-
changed my
Solaire.
mind.
Solaire, yeah.
They made you see it in a different light.
Definitely.
It's good.
Yeah, I feel like we're on the right path.
It's good to hear.
It's always good to have a redemption story. All right, well, do y'all want to go get set up in the wood?
With my new sneaky boots.
Oh yeah.
Actually, quite light on your feet there. When
A
you're-
lot better than before.
We're gonna walk out to the woods. When we get out there, I'm gonna do my cape all dark and black.
I'm gonna do like a crab walk, like...
Can I make it like straight up camo, like wooded
Yeah.
camo? Nice.
Let's
You can make it look like tree bark of different colors. You can,
We'll
Can
climb
we
up in a tree and get some tree bark camo.
can we try to
Real
make
tree.
this not look like a grave? Fill it in. Can we do like minor illusions to make grass blades appear?
I think it's filled in because I think we buried the wolf there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
it's still like a little square patch. If no,
Yeah.
It's still a grave,
Yeah.
but it is filled in.
We
Still a little
on
bit-
the other
still
side of
some
the
blood. Yeah, still some blood drops from the dead wolf.
tree.
and-
Yeah.
Well, nature is violent. All right, I guess let's get in. You're covered in tree bark.
My robe can
Okay, yeah.
can look like
Little chameleon
real tree camo robe.
You might have to find a big tree to stand behind.
I'm gonna pull out my musket. Set up in a tree.
Aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
Aim small.
Roll stealth checks.
Can someone disguise me? I don't know if there's a tree big enough to hide behind.
Would just cover you up in grass.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
18. I got an 18.
Got a 12.
27.
Okay.
Well, Winder lays down, and we're
I'm
just
the
gonna
sneakiest.
put like patches of grass and dirt on top of him and just leave his head out.
He's a mountain.
I am a hole.
You
If you put him in the hole and cover him up.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
don't want vampire Winder.
that sounds awesome.
If you're,
He steps
if you're
in the grave and he's
God
just like,
He's a werebear.
it's just we dug a hole in a
Weirder.
really bad spot. Like, had nothing to do with the god. It was just a cursed piece of
Yeah.
ground.
It's Indian burial site.
Just rise out of the
Must
ground
be
like
in
Thriller.
I'm just gonna sit with my back to the tree, waiting for Barley. Oh yeah, I need the book. Are we gonna try to rip the pages out of the book, or just hand him the book? I don't want to damage it.
You just give him the book. I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, we don't really know what's in it. So
I
how
said,
do we know.
well, we read it.
It was
Okay.
just
It's
like,
false history anyway. It's
Yeah.
just, you know.
Okay. He
It's
likes
not
that
real.
sort of thing anyway. Probably the whole thing
Mhm.
would probably be worth more for him.
Didn't it also have ledgers between Rakir and...
No, that was a separate letter.
Oh, okay, that's right. So, I mean, it's really not super beneficial for us to even have.
Yeah. Or maybe it is. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
Not exactly yet.
And if we have to kill him, we take it back.
Yeah.
So hand him the book and then bonk him on the head. Take the book back. Sorry, have Orion wait in town, hiding. Orion can rob him.
Orion, you go through the faded lanes.
Okay.
Get to the stairs of the Regna, and you see Ash and was it Torchbringer? I just had it. Torch and Ashbringer, the two fire genasi, are just kind of smoking on a little bit of a, almost like a cigarillo type of thing. You could smell just the fireweed that's coming from it as they look up to you, and the father, Ashbringer's, my boy, Orion.
Ash.
What's going on, yeah?
Oh, Fallensong rang me.
I asked him to. Yeah, I asked him to. I wanted
Did
to.
you?
Yeah, I wanted to talk. Me and my boy here. I might be on a trip soon. Wanted to talk to you. See.
Speak freely.
Let's go in and discuss some business.
After you bring
I know
it.
you're a businessman first, mist member second.
I would say that's pretty accurate.
As y'all walk in.
As are you.
Just
Yeah.
what we thought.
Torch, his son, just slowly walks behind you guys. You don't talk. He's not talking much. And
Torch, could you please walk in front instead of behind?
of course.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. As you can tell, he's extremely tatted up. Has no shirt on. Torch does, with the earring that goes from his nose to his ear. It's golden. And his, he kind of elbows his father as they're kind of laughing. They're in really good spirits as they get into Fallensong's office.
They look like inebriated or anything, or are they just happy to be?
Yeah, they're a little stoned. You're like.
Yeah,
seem-
okay, yeah, they were
little-
stoned.
little-
Okay, yeah.
they're not like, Fallensong's. You see Fallensong behind his desk, puts his pen down, and looks up and. Orion, how are you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing great, sir. Yourself?
Good. There's some stuff that might be going down near your homeland.
In resin.
I would say straight in resin, but the Burning Peaks, there's some dwarfs that have been slowly going towards Old Varak, over there near the mountains right by Quan Forest.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send Torch and Ashbreaker. I know they know the territories. Wasn't sure if you wanted to go with them or if you had anything going down that way that you wanted them to branch off to your family or.
I've been trying to get back to resin to set up some mutual benefits for the mist. I think it would probably be a good idea if they're going. I go with.
Torch looks over and says, "Well, I could speak to the right people for you. Get the lay of the land of some possible trading coming from here to there. Might be going a few days, maybe. If that might be interested in you, or if we could pass along some information. I know that you hold some precious value, and you've been selling it a little bit today and yesterday.
Yes, that's correct.
Not sure how
Running out very quickly.
your re-up is, but as a new Mist member, we're obviously willing to help. Maybe be a partnership."
Sounds great. I would like to bring along at least one person from my party as well, if that would be.
That's what you want to do.
Okay.
He smoked an onion once.
So, all right.
When are we wanting to leave to go on this excursion?
Well, I know Old Varak is Old Varak, but
Yes.
there are some.
I was about to type.
You haven't, it's nothing too pressing. We could possibly wait a few days.
Well, it's a long journey
Well, we've got the magics to
get there.
to
yes.
get there, of
Yes.
course. But or you could take the rail.
Okay.
So I'm sure no one will mess with you once you us if we get down there. If you had wanted to stop in the Blood Forge valleys or anything on the way.
Maybe on the way back. Sounds like we might need to get there and see lay of the land before we make any plans like that.
All right. Well, if you need any messages sent, we do. Barley, our wizard, can cast messages for you. Speak with the people you might know.
I haven't seen Barley lately. Have you seen him?
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, I saw him this morning.
Did you?
Fallensong's like, yeah, he came in this morning, which is another reason why I wanted to bring you in.
Oh, damn.
But
There we go.
that's on a different time. Different day.
Different day.
In front of different people.
Well, I've always gone off the adage of there's no day like today.
Alright. Torch, Ashbringer, would you mind leaving and me and our dear friend Orion can speak freely, as he is on a mission that I have given him that I'm curious to see what has been going on and if they've started, if they have any prospects of where this mission might be. Ashbringer and Torch just kind of bought ahead and
While this is going on, I'm kind of perusing the room. I'd like to see if I can see anything that stands out.
roll a perception check.
Nice book. You read?
Nice mahogany desk.
Is that a lion pelt rug?
11.
11. As far as you know, it's his standard stuff. Like, he's got his paper, he's got his ink and his quill, and behind him there's just a map of Clarion. Very nice furnishings in here. There's another couch, like 3 chairs that are set up in front of the desk. One of them, I don't know if you're standing in or standing behind one of them, but nothing, as you know, is like there's no weapons hanging on the walls. He's like, just has like a tunic on with it unbuttoned. Don't even have any armor on. His long, like, gray salt hair's just kind of falling down out of a ponytail and onto his chest. You can see like the mist medallion that's kind of hanging around his neck. Same old Fallensong, nothing out of the ordinary.
Gotcha.
He's got a couple candles in here and stuff. So
Right. Yes, I was going to ask you about Barley. After he defeated Rog here, he kind of just disappeared.
right.
I didn't know if... Because he seemed to us like he was going to be like kind of the gateway to the mist for us.
Maybe we should Ashbringer. He comes in. Check and see where Barley's at. Ryan thinks he might have disappeared. We'll find him.
It's the middle of the day.
Okay.
What yeah, I understand it. Barley might be a bit of a over the top. I highly doubt he was the one that just defeated Rock here. He's more of a specialty helper than he is a fighter.
Oh, he's very powerful.
Oh, that's why we have him.
Right.
He can do very niche things for us.
Right.
Speak with people far away, teleport people, talk to people from long distances.
Oh, he
Cast
can do
it.
a lot more than that.
So, what, I understand. What type of loot did you receive from Ragia?
What kind of loot?
I know the house is burnt.
Yes.
They're still searching for stuff that they
Yes.
cannot find.
Correct.
The tieflings are getting a little out of hand. That might be why Neerwithel has started to
Right.
move. So whatever information, I know you are up front with us.
Yes,
You're
always.
up front with me.
Always.
You're up front with Larlanthier. So that's why I bring here to you, is not just to invite you to an important trip to the resin region, but also to inform you of what might be going on if you have any concerns about your companions.
I have concern about one, but we're kind of moving past it. We found a couple of items, like a crown, a little scepter, mostly decorative trinkets, I believe, and a pretty good pile of gold.
Well, just to remind you, there is a 5% cut on your loot that needs to
5%.
be paid at the end of the month.
Okay.
Got a couple of weeks to give it to me.
Speaking
5% of $5 is about 25 cents, I believe.
Well, 25 gold does help us bring in the hog to eat when we have our feasts. So you multiply that by 5. That's something I can't think of at the moment, but it's a lot.
You've been so opening and welcoming to us that we will undoubtedly give you 25 gold
Listen, Orion,
at some future date.
I'm not. He leans in and puts his elbows on the table. I'm not here to micromanage my employees. I'm
Seem
here.
like a micromanager.
All I care about is safety of my family, a small cut to the investments of the mist,
Get OSHA off my back.
and everything will be all right. If you want, I am not a bad man. I'm just a bad man to those who turn on us, like the Oxhearts. That's why
Well, sometimes you have to be a bad man.
they have something. We are doing something illegal. We are not allowed or supposed to affect and destroy the other guilds of Clarion. It
Yeah,
is-
but fuck the Oxarts.
Listen. Gives you a squint. I know what Rog here had in his chest.
We didn't see any, like, drawers or anything like that.
He chuckles. I know you're lying because lions don't have dressers.
I'm a
You
pretty
get-
snazzy dresser.
I mean, you wear a fucking loincloth. I mean, but listen.
No, truthfully, let me think here. Yeah, fuck it. There was a portal that opened up beneath the rock here that he was, and a hand came up, big red devil hand, snatched his leg and pulled him in. So I don't know exactly where he is or what he's doing, but that's about all we know about that situation.
Do a deception check with advantage, because it is a half-truth.
And Barley told him about Abaddon, right?
Yeah, he told him about Abaddon.
19.
Okay. That is, it's unfortunate. Listen, between me and you, can I trust you?
I trust you as well, Mr. Song.
This is between me and you. Drahokum. It is very important for not just you and me in the mist. It is important to give it to the people in the right hands. It's not even about the money. It's about saving the world.
Could not agree more.
You can trust me with anything that you ask. Anything, I will tell you the truth.
Oh, I've been
I am-
nothing but truthful here today.
That is why I brought you here. You would not beat around the bush like humans.
Yes, no.
You are stern, you are honest.
Yes, I am
That's why we brought you in here. This is why you're the first one that came to the mist with no magic powers other than your rage.
Yes. correct.
Listen. The underground guilds were tasks. They were tasked to protect. Now that protection is fading, and only the mist is powerful enough to continue protecting. It's not about territories. It's not about the money. It's about protecting what I promised to protect for my life. And that is why we continue to actually keep with the old ways and protect what is evil and what must continue to keep out of others' hands.
I'm with you.
Listen, not worried about the loot that you got from Rogier. Abaddon is not good news that he is resurfaced in Clarion.
Yes.
This is something that I think the Mist as a whole should get together, have a meeting, a chapter meeting. And we might have to reach out to other Mist and other territories to prepare them for what's to come. Because we must get our hands on not just Drahokum, but other precious vestiges. That is why I am trying to bring together the mighty, regardless of faith, regardless of magic arcane abilities, but to keep us whole and one, and to fight back from this demon named Abaddon, who has laid deceit at the feet of most Docca Terrans. Noctum needs to rise. For that to happen, he must fall.
Yes.
He stands up. Alright. Get on Drahokum. We need it. We must.
Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to go to...
We must get
Burning
Drahokum
Peaks?
first.
So,
If you are really meant to be on this resin mission, you will find Drahokum soon.
okay.
At least get me information to see if it is still in the city. Understand.
Do you have a place for me to start? I've never seen this Jar Hokum or even what it is.
You have met himself, Jaka, the half orc, half giant for Oxhearts.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He will know.
He would know. I will seek him out.
You are the leader on this mission. You must be successful. It is not. Trust me, resin will be overcome with Niruwito if we do not act soon. We must gather allies and we must move south. We are safe surrounded by mountains. We must venture out and help those in need. But we
That's the only
need
reason
that
I'm
gem.
here. I will find it for you.
You will all rise in rank if you do this. And a lot of gold will come your way if I have it. And I promise it is to protect it.
I will do everything I can to make this mission come to light.
Ashbringer comes in. I caught him. He's outside the city, about a half a mile.
Okay.
What is your plans that you were doing today? Where's your companions?
They should be back at Summercrest.
Go outside the city, search for Barley for me.
Kind of already have a mission. Who am I talking to?
This is Fallensong.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I thought I was talking to Tor.
Go down south and go south of the city. Barley might be up to no good, might be kidnapped. Check and see.
Do you want me to bring him back here?
Just make sure he's safe.
Okay. I can definitely make sure he's not safe.
Ashbringer's
Just walking.
hey Fallensong, need to talk with you, if you don't mind. Yes, of course. Good night, Orion. Come back tomorrow and we can discuss more of the resin trip to, well, the Niruwito border next to Old Varag might be in need of us. The chapter in Old Varag sent me a message. It's not good.
I will be on my way to find Barley.
Come on, Oh, that was good.
I mean,
You handled it great.
he sounded like he wasn't all about like Abaddon getting the gems.
He doesn't want Abaddon getting them, but
Who knows if that's true or not?
he wants to give the fucking shit to the Secundus to raise Primus.
The
Motherfucker.
So,
Fuck them.
y'all are hiding. Low key in the brush.
But didn't we find out?
Hush. Mouse running on your shoulder. Fudge.
The centipede, gross.
Huh.
Can I send a message?
Two hands, fucking.
I'll send a message to Winder. No. Who's going to go talk to Barley?
Yeah, they're all
All of
there,
us.
but you know Dristan's. Yeah.
Drystan. Fallensong knows where Barley is. That's what I'll send. 'Cause
Okay.
It's supposed to be pretty short, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
25
so you send it
words.
to me.
Fallensong knows where Barley is and I think wants to talk to him. That's what I'll send to him.
So I'm sitting there. I don't hear that message because I do not have my badge on me.
Who has the badges on?
Yes, I do.
So we had talked about that before we left.
We had talked
I know
about
Drystan
putting
said
it in
he was
the,
leaving his
bag of
badge.
holding.
Drystan said he left his badge, took his
Yeah,
badge
I wasn't
off.
wearing it last session either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked about putting mine in the bag of holding last session.
Yeah, I'd put mine in the bag of holding too.
So that I would be off the radar.
If while we're here in
So
the
nobody has
forest.
badge. Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't want to be
Well,
located
then
near.
they don't know where you are
Pretty
anyway.
sure I still have
then.
mine
Yeah.
on.
I think you still.
All right.
Because I think I
Next
remember
time we need to
the
make
guy at
sure
the
and tell the
temple said I had
DM that you don't or do have your. I knew Drystan didn't have his on. I knew that, but
Yeah,
I need
we're
to
still
say
talking
it.
about it.
before that last conversation.
I can have mine on then.
No, that's fine. We'll do no. But I'm just saying, it would be cool for me to know.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It's fine if y'all don't have your badges
Yeah,
on.
I
Then
just
that's,
wasn't wearing it.
so where were they at?
They're in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's in the bag.
I
Okay.
think mine's
Which
still
is
on.
Because
that?
that's
Silver
also
Crest?
important to
It's
where.
on my
I took
head.
them all.
Okay.
Did we
back
take
just
them all
for
off?
this.
So they all know where we are
That's
anyway.
Well, it's a pocket dimension. There.
Yeah, it's a pocket
Oh,
dimension,
yeah,
so it's
true.
like
So you
the
don't
other.
have a clue. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not even on the same plane anymore, so they couldn't even find them, which is good to know.
Okay.
Also a little sneaky.
Sneaky.
You see Barley. You hear him walking up. He's looking around kind of like,
Barley! Barley! Sorry, I probably blended into the tree there a little bit.
God dang druids, man. Like, what can I do for, like, why did you want me to walk all the way out here? I don't get
Well,
it.
you know, I just didn't want any prying eyes.
Well,
I mean, you
fucking
gotta take your
Clarion's a
dump,
bunch of, like, fuck sticks. We could just hide out in a fucking, like, inn somewhere,
but
know?
you never know what fuck stick might be listening.
I mean, I have magic. Anyone
I mean,
can
come
listen.
on. You're the proud owner of a duck. You should know these things.
I mean,
Come on.
Duck don't like you. He doesn't trust you.
Well, I can talk to your duck and you can't.
That's why he doesn't trust you.
Yeah, but I can talk to him and you can't. How does that
What the fuck did you want anyway?
Uh,
What? What did you? Did we
Well,
get
first off,
did we
I
get
want
the
to
gem?
start with a proposed trade. I want your hat.
Well, I mean, no one's
Fucking
taking.
around, Tristan.
No one's taking my hat. I mean, no one's taking my hat. I'm sorry. Like they're not taking.
Seeing if we can bargain, but I guess that's off the table.
Jasper just come out of the like.
Well, okay, to business. To business. You know, earlier today you proposed the most intelligent plan I could ever think of to take the gem and not give it to Rog here, or I mean, to not give it to Fallensong. But your idea, was to take it and sell it for ourselves. A fucking phenomenal idea.
Yeah, that's why I made it.
Yeah, you're so smart. You've been such a strong leader for this group. You slayed Rog here. You stood face to face with a bad and you pissed on him.
I'll go ahead and use one use of message there.
But there's one thing I just couldn't do. You see, I value loyalty far too much. And I just couldn't turn my back on my comrades. And I'm being forthright with you as well because I view you in the same light. I think we're all companions, and I think we should work together and be honest with each other. What do you think about that, Barley?
I mean, we could, like sell the gem out and like we could just split it all 6 of us then.
Right, but we want you to be...
And that's still like, like big chunk of change. I've never seen like that much gold before. I mean,
don't know the value of anything.
So like we should just take it to Fallensong then.
Well, I think your original idea was great. I just saying, I didn't want to betray the other members of the Bear Naked Laddies.
No, I understand. I mean, I'm a smart man,
And
and I
I-
understand that betraying your friends is sometimes pretty dumb. Like, so I understand the reasoning. Like, so what are we gonna do with the gym now?
Right. Well, first, I just want to make sure that you feel like a valued member of the Bear Naked Laddies.
Well, of course. I mean, I helped save the day. I mean, without me, like that spell he cast could have like wrecked us all. I mean,
I agree.
you said it yourself. I was like the MVP.
Yeah, you're the
MVP. Yeah.
The oomph. Right. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page because sometimes I feel like that maybe you don't feel like you're a part of us, but you are.
Well, yeah, we're part of the mist together. We're
right, but even
we're a body.
beyond the mist, like
And
to
I'm
the Bear
your brain.
Naked, the Bear Naked Laddies, like the group that.
Who
was
is the Bear Naked Laddies?
It's us, Barley. It's our performing band's name. Remember?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so. But
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to be our light show guy.
that's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're part of the Bear Naked Laddies. You're in the inner circle of this group, a group that was together before the mist, and you're inside that.
And so that's cool. Like, I appreciate the invite. I will accept.
All right. So now to get on to even more
I'm
honesty.
really talking a lot. It's gonna weird me out a little bit. Like, what
Well,
get
I
down
just
to
wanted to preface this to tell you that
it's a lot of words for not a lot of meaning.
well, some call it word salad, but what I wanted to say was that I did tell the rest of the Bear Naked Laddies about your wonderful and ingenious plan to sell the gym, and they sold it. And we thought it would be really cool to get you these spells. And I hand him the book that has the spells in the back.
Okay.
And we thought that would be a phenomenal gift or cut of the sale.
Deception check with advantage because you did give him a book. Is this the book we had that we looted? Can I keep it?
All right, you can keep it. I rolled an 8.
An 8.
You already knew it was the book we looted.
Oh yeah,
That's why I wanted to rip the spells out of the bag.
We can give him a
He
cut
just
of
looks
gold.
at you.
This is what they sent me to meet you with. Jasper has the coin.
Okay.
And speaking of which, Jasper.
Well, first I'll make it not camouflage and jump on down. Oh, there you are, guys. Oh,
He
hey.
screams.
I told
Wait, what?
Don't
What's
go
going?
screaming in the forest. You don't know what'll pop out at you.
I told the rest of the party to meet us out here.
What?
So they're just
gonna-
all walking on
We'll
their
slowly
way.
rise up.
Yeah, we'll all start walking up. Oh, hey,
Oh.
so Barley made it, eh?
Yeah, Barley made it.
What?
What's up, Barley?
What?
Oh, hey, there's Winder.
I'm a
Wizard?
dead body.
What is going on?
How'd you like the gift we got you?
I just invited everyone.
This isn't a gift. This is part of what I should have had to begin with.
You're not happy with
Oh, yeah,
it?
that was your cut.
Yeah, either we would have split the sale of that whole book, or it would all go to you. This one all goes to you.
Yeah, I'm a little weary now.
I mean, we could
Where
give
are you,
some
what?
coin if we need to.
Do I have to say it?
I wish you would. I don't know what you're talking about. We got you a gift, and well, you don't seem very appreciative
My
of it.
friendly mist member told me to meet him alone in the middle of nowhere.
But I just told you that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
invited everyone.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't
you-
even have my
and
sword
then
with
you,
me.
Barley, I just didn't want any prying eyes from the mist to hear
and you
us.
lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. I was very honest.
Did y'all have a meeting together?
Did I not
Alone?
Did I not tell you that we're all brothers?
You
and-
said that. Yeah, you said you were like. Pretty much what I didn't realize until now is that you said you're all about loyalty, and I just didn't realize that like you're more loyal to your buddies than me, and I kind of like spit on them, saying that me and you should split. So kind of makes sense. You were telling the truth about that part, but not.
Barley, I was saying that we're all together, and I told you that I told them, and I asked them to arrive to this meeting.
Did you
as
sell
well.
the gym?
Yes. Well, the problem is we've already sold it. I think we got a pretty good deal for it, though.
Well, can I get my cut?
Yes, it's right there in your hand.
How much
No,
did you
this
sell
is
it for?
the loot that we got from. This is the
What-
rock here.
What was the price you sold it for,
That
Jasper?
was the most gold I've ever seen in my life.
How much?
About 10,000.
10,000.
So where's my cut?
Well, how much you think you can sell that book for?
He already has the scepter. He has the crown. You sold the
these are the
gem.
crowns
much-
and the scepter of my
How much do you
people.
think you deserve?
You have the sword.
How much do you think you deserve?
So where is my goal?
We have it. How much do you think you need?
What,
We split it.
What's a sixth
All right.
of 10,000?
I think it's
Roll a deception
I think
check.
a sixth is 1,000.
I believe it's 25.
19.
Okay. Oh, I still want my cut.
Oh, yeah, we'll give you your cut.
We'll get you some gold. We'll
a sixth of 10,000 is 1,000, right?
So do you not want the spells
Aye.
in the book then? We can go sell it and get more for
No,
it.
yeah, I get to keep the book. Like you kept the,
Oh, yeah, the
like you
book-
kept
the
the
book
crown
is-
and scepter and sword,
the-
and
the book is
so the book
Barley's.
is mine.
And
Those just haven't been sold yet.
Oh no! Well, then I will keep this one, and I will collect my gold from the gem, and then I'll sell this, and then we'll all collect from selling.
So-
this.
I will give him.
Are you saying
1,000
I should
gold.
get a larger cut of the gem then, since I didn't keep anything else?
Jasper?
Is that what you're saying?
Jasper.
Since you
Yeah.
don't want to be a part of this, what we've going on here. We're trying
I
to bring
just
you
feel-
in. We give you a gift,
I
and
understand.
you're going to shit on us like this?
Jasper,
Yes.
Jasper.
Yes.
He just wants to be paid his proper
Yes,
due.
I
We've,
will.
we've forgiven you
Just-
for trying
it
to
is just
slight us.
fair.
You know, we've agreed with your plan to go against
You
Fallensong.
took all the loot.
What's in your hand?
Well, now. You think I'm dumb to where I get a duck and then you forget about me for a day and then you send me on a mission to find somebody. That's the easiest thing while y'all go and sell the gem right from underneath me.
You sound like you need a pretzel.
I sound like an angry
Barley,
halfling.
why are you so angry?
I'm like walking.
Well, I have another fey creature yelling at me, telling me that I am the one doing wrong. You lying to me.
When did
It
I
seems
lie
like you're
to
not
you?
happy with your situation.
Hold on.
I'm
When did
not
I lie
happy.
to you? When did
I'm
I
not
lie?
happy.
When did I lie to you, Barley?
When you said that you gave me these spells.
I gave you the spells and this gold, and I pull 1,000 gold out of the bag of holding and push it to him.
He takes 1,000 gold. Fair enough.
Aye.
So
I'm sorry that the argument got a little heated there. I was trying to pull that out and give it to you, but
no, I feel shorted. I haven't gotten my fair share.
He
Jasper.
he has to cast a spell.
What does he cast?
You know, with no counter spells, right? He's gone.
While I'm up in
gonna
the
kill that
tree,
little
can
now.
I look around to see if I can see him off in the distance, maybe?
Probably not. I mean, you could roll a perception check, but
why'd you have to yell at him?
10.
no. He gone.
Good one, Soup.
Hop out of the tree. Well, that went to shit fast.
He's probably
Jasper, why did you antagonize
He
him?
got everything he wanted and still want to be a little bitch.
All he got was a book that we already stole.
Jasper, that was not the plan.
I had planned on giving him 1,000 gold as well, at the very least.
Fuck that little duck fucker.
Jasper. Now we have a big problem on our hands.
That
I think we should go rat on him to Fallensong.
Tell him what.
I don't.
I completely agree with that.
Well, at this point, Orion, you hear just like stomping of trees and shit. Y'all are like, you hear some arguing. You hear some arguing going on, Orion, as you see them.
I'm not gonna go all the way to them. I'm gonna chill.
Okay, you're not gonna sit
Look
there.
out.
Okay.
Jasper, now we have to find Barley, and we've got to.
You know, we were only supposed to jump out if we were going to kill him.
That's
It
true.
seemed to have dissolved well before that.
She's still here.
Aye, but there was just no reason.
He tried to steal his hat.
I just asked for his hat. I didn't try to steal it. I said let's trade, and he declined. There's not much more to it than that. I didn't press the issue. Unlike someone, when they noticed a pushback, they continued to press and upset him further.
He had already made up his mind. He didn't trust you.
I don't think he did. I
He
think
said
there was.
blatantly that he didn't.
I think there was still room.
He could have been talked down from the ledge, but we shouldn't have yelled
He
at
had his
him.
mind made up.
I look like a dead body.
Good job, Winder.
I need
We're all just staring at window like, yeah, bud.
You hear a lightning strike
Oh, fuck.
starting to slowly start to drizzle on you guys.
Okay, it's just a storm.
Then all of a sudden it hits. I need deck saves from everybody,
Oh my
but
God,
with him,
fucking cold.
not you, Orion.
Okay.
You're just watching it.
It's like I am sticking with the mist.
19.
How do the death saves?
Right here, you get +1.
Okay. I got 16.
I rolled
15.
I rolled a 14, but
That's
if it fails, I'm going to use one of these new.
It
ring
passes.
slots.
It passes.
Okay.
Yeah, it passes.
15.
I got 16.
Well, you fell regardless because it just hit you right in the fucking dome.
Nice.
You take 32 damage.
Oh my god!
I think God is smiting you.
I'm gonna like.
Oh, it's at you.
I'm gonna. Stone's endurance.
So we take half
You
of that.
go to do Stone's Endurance and it doesn't work.
Oh.
Gotcha.
It's Dodsfall.
I'm gonna try and lay on hands myself for 20.
You look over and nothing happens and you see a shadowed figure walking toward you.
I fucked up.
Do
fucked
we
up,
see the
guys.
shadow figure?
Yeah.
Guys, I may have made a
I
mistake.
raised my gun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everyone to
Getting
stop.
ready to cast
I'm
a
telling everyone to
spell.
stop. Don't
Y'all can
do
cast
anything.
whatever y'all want to cast.
No, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't touch him.
I'm gonna like try to step back away with my gun still.
I just
on
got-
him.
You see some
I'm gonna
purple,
slink
like
back
all
into
you
the
see is
tree.
like a
Camo.
shadowed, a shadowed body that's almost got purple energy, like lightning, just kind of like throughout it, just like moving circularly in a body like shadowed form, and then he starts to brighten and brighten, as now y'all can't even look at this form as it's completely purple. And it just touches Winder with his hand. As you see, you are filled with electric energy, and you fall to the ground dead. Yeah, the energy evaporates. Y'all look towards Winder as you see steam and energy still kind of flashing from his body.
I'm gonna.
Is the figure gone?
And he looks at you guys, and in your ears you just hear like stones scraping together. Betrayer. As he just a lightning bolt flashes upwards now, and then a downpour comes.
I'm gonna run over to Winder.
Is
If
he
that
alive?
shadow's
Like,
still
check
there, I'm
his
gonna take a
pulse.
shot at it.
He's like vaguely, they can bear, it's like a small heartbeat.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Yeah, he comes back.
Is that shadow still looming over him?
No.
Okay. it's
That shadow and purple energy turns into a lightning bolt and shoots back upwards, like an inverted lightning bolt. And as soon as that lightning goes away, the rain just like starts pouring down on all of you.
So we took 16 damage from that on the pass.
Y'all took nothing if you passed.
Okay.
Winder, are you back with us, buddy? What was that?
I have no idea. I think it might have been my god.
Was it fucking?
That was scary.
That was scary. Maybe you shouldn't cut down priest anymore.
No, I don't think I
you
should.
said that talk we had before. You
I
told
couldn't
me
even
you were
st-
good.
I couldn't even endure it. I couldn't do anything. My lay on hands didn't work.
Does your magic work?
Magic doesn't work. Or I guess I'll try and lay on hands now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
God damn it!
I don't know what he touched me with. I'm not sure.
Any new powers, or are you just a regular ass? I pretend to like fall back to try to make. Him
Oh
feel better.
no!
Deception check.
The power of the Lord. 19.
Yeah, dude, you're like, you think it like worked.
No, I don't. I feel like he might have just taken my powers away.
Well,
good.
fuck.
I don't know. I'm hurting a lot. My legs feel tingly.
Can you even swing your sword?
I'll try and pick it up and drop it.
You're
Shaky
still very
hands.
strong. I mean, you're still a hulking fucking dude. Like, you can still be like a fighter. You can still swing your sword.
I have no powers. I have sword. Big sword.
Well, Winder,
Has a
this
big
is a
sword.
big problem. I think you need to go back to the temple. Seek guidance.
I'll walk up at this point.
Sit.
Okay.
I'll be there, I
Depends
guess.
on
You'll
the-
see Orion walking up.
Do you still want power from
Hey,
that
Ryan. It
Yeah.
went horrible.
Yes.
Sounds it.
After seeing that, yes.
The big old lightning bolt was a dead giveaway.
Barley attacked us with a lightning bolt and took
Winter's power.
Why does everybody think he's not powerful?
He's actually a god.
I think he's very strong.
I believe so.
Barley is scenarious.
God damn it. I side with Primus.
I'm gonna start walking to, or like, kind of like stumbling to Zane's. I have something I need to do.
You're just
Well,
rain just
we all
pouring
have
on
something
top of
we
your
need.
metal, the clinkings
so
of it.
Orion, what happened with Fallensong?
He wants Rog here, right? No, Jar Hokum, right?
Jar, yeah.
Jar Hokum, bad.
I guess y'all want to walk and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Okay.
he say?
He basically said that
I want to walk away from Winder, like not near him.
Yeah.
he's basically saying it can't fall in the wrong hands, that the Oxhearts can't get it, that we need to talk. We know where it is, but
based on what we learned about Sirvin,
he does not know that we have it
We
or
don't.
had it.
We don't have it. It's not the same one.
Same one, okay.
but
He gave me a name of an Oxheart.
Sirvin's a
to
part
talk
of the
to.
Secundus.
Yes, it'll be that same Oxheart that came and talked to us in,
Yes, I
in
believe
the,
that's
in the summer
correct.
court. I think we maintained an open line of dialogue with him. We might be able to go and have a conversation with him. He was the leader of the Oxhearts. I think we can definitely talk to him about it.
So we need to find it.
But
We need to have a discussion.
Or we at least need to find out where it is or who has it.
But we need to have a discussion about what we're gonna do with it when we find it.
But there's also a conflict coming to my homeland.
oh, really?
Yes. And there's an imminent attack.
Attacked by whom?
What is dwarf, wasn't it?
Dwarfs that are right on the border of Neruithal and
Well, it
Varak. That's going towards Old Varak,
sounds like we need to go now then.
which was right by your homeland too, Arrn'ess.
Yeah.
Fallensong is saying that Jar Hokum is more. We need to get that done before we think about going back
You
to
think that's more
Resin.
important than your homeland?
Did he?
I do not.
Did he tell you what they plan to
But
do?
he plans on sending people with me
Why
to
did
my
they,
homeland, and I don't think he'll do that if we don't know.
Why did they
do this
want
first.
to throw Holcomb so badly?
He didn't really say.
Well, from what we've learned, Sirvin, the guy who set it up,
I don't think that he wants it so much as he doesn't want anyone else to have it.
he's trying to send it back to Sirvin. We learned that Sirvin's part of the Secundus.
Do you
Right.
think?
They're the ones that serve Primus and want to bring him back.
That would make sense. I mean, he's not giving me his whole plan. Or
There was
anything,
those
so-
letters that had the correspondent between them saying that he was buying gems and
Do you think
And Mist was
Abaddon has
working
anything
with
to
them.
do with it?
I think Abaddon probably has everything to do with everything.
You think the Mist will give it to Abaddon?
Well, I don't know if they know Abaddon.
It seems to me like they're completely against Abaddon.
I think they think
But-
that Primus is the leader. From what it seems like, everyone thinks that Primus is so fucking great around here.
I mean, he's just giving me the least information possible, probably. At this point, we are still kind of peons, guys.
So what you're saying is we need to take Drahokum
And he,
and we have to give it to Fallensong for them to aid your people.
and for our own rewards of moving up in the mist and gold.
Well, yeah. Here's a thought. So we know these gems are vestiges of Primus. Bringing them all together will bring him back. We could afford to sacrifice one to
One
maintain Mist.
We know where it will be in their holding.
Well, it'll probably get sent back to Sirvin at the Secundus, but
Right.
at least we know. We'll have to make sure we go find another one. There's Aklas and Manrock and Zhao, and we think the Mist already has Gihir Frost. But if we give up Drahokum to keep up appearances with the Mist, we get paid. We get aid for Orion's homeland.
We get rank.
We get rank, and we keep looking good for now. But then we can set our sights on one of these other gyms to make sure that they can't ever get all
I
of
think
them.
that at least knowing where Jar Hokum is helps us out in the long run.
I think you're right. But
Can we afford to give
Whether
up
we
even
give
one
that
of them?
information to him or not is a different story.
I think we're gonna have to, you have to think about the plan, for the long term. If we betray the Mist right now, we're dead men. And Orion's people need help.
I mean, I'm no resin apologist or anything. I mean, I was kicked out of my homeland,
Well, your homeland's important.
so they can wait.
Once we, if we give over Drahokum, we just know it's then a race to find the other ones, and we need to make sure that we are able to find them to hide them away.
We'll just have to be fast as folk, boy.
So
That's all we can
I
do.
think we should probably talk to this Oxheart member.
Aye. But I think for now, I think we can afford to give up Drahokum to keep up appearances, cash in a
Yes.
little bit.
I think
we
as
have
long
to.
as we know where it is just as much as us having it.
But your homeland, it's near Varrock. Is that what you're saying?
Old Varrock.
That's perfect. That's where that correspondent said Zal might be. So maybe we go take care of your homeland after we find Drahokum, and then we can set our sights on Zal, and maybe we can get a hold of it.
I think that's his plan.
Yes, maybe without them knowing why we're there.
And it
Exactly.
seems
It'd be a
they
good
have.
cover.
It's a great cover.
Seems like they have
Winder.
telepathic
Ah.
abilities.
I'm like in the rain, like walking his aid.
Yeah,
So you're just not walking with
zoned
us?
out.
You just zoned
Yeah, he
out,
has no idea what's going on. Yeah, he just got sat by
All
the
right.
lightning.
Well, let's. I guess we can head back to
Another thing.
Arrn'ess, what are your
One
thoughts?
thing while we're on the subject.
All right.
While we were having this discussion with Fallensong,
Mm-hmm.
Torch, Ashbringer were there as well. They scryed on Barley, so they knew he was here where he is right now.
Barley's fine.
Is he alive?
Yes, Barley's alive.
Okay.
He's just a little prick.
Jasper doesn't like Barley now.
So I'm supposed to go back to Fallensong tomorrow to report on 2 things.
Well,
Barley and
That's a plan.
yeah.
Barley
Jarhokum.
just came into 1,000 gold pieces. Perhaps Barley was out in the wood, meeting.
And Raug here's spellbook.
Perhaps Barley was outside meeting someone to offload the gym.
I'm sure we can make it seem that way.
Perhaps we could go report on that right away.
We'll wait till in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, it was what you gave him was, I believe,
It was the history
Yeah,
of
the
the-
histories of Rock here.
And 1,000 gold.
And it had spells in the back of it.
Mhm.
Scenarios spells, wizard spells in the back.
So
I think for now we need to start the search for Jarhokum.
I do want to talk to Barley. I'm going to see if I can find him and see if I
would
can
like
talk to him again.
Talk to him as well.
I'm going to try to head over to the, talk to the head of the Oxhearts. I know he
Right.
left open a line of communication. I think I can have at least a conversation with him about, maybe my misgivings with the mist. He might be willing to open up a bit
new
of
avenue.
communication with us.
All right. So you've got something to handle, Orion. I guess. Are you going with Jasper, or are you going to go with us to talk to Barley?
You should
I'm
probably
gonna
go with
with
Jasper.
Jasper.
So y'all two go talk to the Oxheart. Me and Arrn'ess can go talk to Barley. And I think
think-
Winder's on a mission right now.
I think maybe go ahead and let me handle this one alone in secret. I think Winder could use your support.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, whatever you want to do. You're
That's fine.
your own lion man.
Your own lion, man.
Yeah.
We put on
That's fine.
some.
All right. Well, I guess let's go off. Good luck, Winder.
Uh,
Yell off it.
when we get to the city, I'm gonna pull the badge back out of the bag and put it
I'll
back
put
on.
mine on
Yeah,
too.
I'll take it, but I'm gonna drop mine off at the place.
Summer Court?
Court.
I'm gonna tap on mine and say, "Hey, Barley, it's Arrn'ess. I'd like to be able to meet up with you. Can we meet up somewhere public around the fountain?"
No reply.
He responds back, as long as Jasper's not there.
He won't be. And on our way over to the fountain, I'll just kind of talk to Drystan and I think we can trust Jasper.
Okay.
There's times where I think he's fine, but like there's other times where I don't know where he lands, you know?
Maybe we can get Jasper to meet us out in the woods by the well, I think Jasper's trustworthy. I just think sometimes he gets gold coins in his eyes and just can't set his sights off of it. You know, greed can overcome us all. I think
Yeah.
that's all it is. I think he's just in a tough spot. I mean, he runs a pretty shitty inn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of the shittiest.
It's
in
clear.
The city.
It's clear he overspent quite a bit on those murals, and
Yeah.
I think he's in the shit bad.
It's in the ship bag. It's a robust debt.
All right. We'll take not a quick break, but I'm going to have y'all two stay while they have a break.
Okay.
And then I'm going to call up Orion and Winder
Nice.
while them two take a break.
Okay.
That
Sounds
works.
good.
And so we'll continue to play a little bit, but I'm gonna have them three go on a break real quick, and then we'll have Jasper come back in front of the whole party as he goes into the Goats Row. So I'll just text you, or I guess they'll
can
just
send
come
them
get
Yeah,
you.
whenever we leave. But like I said, I like Jasper. It's just he worries me now and then.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good goat, but
I think so too.
I think he just loses sight of the bigger picture sometimes. I'm not saying I haven't done that myself as well, but we all make mistakes.
And I definitely I'm worried about aligning myself with the mist. Every little thing about it's kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies about thinking about Abaddon coming back or Primus. I mean, having those bracers on, feeling Primus's venom run through my veins, it was horrible.
I haven't felt that, but I do agree the mist concerns me, and I am worried, especially now that we've learned a little bit more of the greater plot, that they're trying to bring Primus back with these vestiges. I don't want Primus to come back. I would rather the old gods grow strong, and I think the mist is a problem.
Absolutely. It's just,
We didn't know what we were getting into when we got there.
yeah. And I don't think Jasper is going to give up his... Because it would be easy for the rest of us to go underground. I mean, we're pretty all used to it, but I don't think Jasper would give up the summer court.
Yeah, I think he loves the place, but maybe, I don't know, we need to talk to him and see what kind of financial situation he's in, because maybe he's in debt bad, and maybe it would benefit him to fake his death.
That's true. Burn down the summer court, have Tara, Lara, and Marla, and,
Just say
inherit
one of
the
them is Jasper.
insurance. Yeah.
Aye.
And just kind of move on elsewhere. At least for the time being, while things are hairy.
We can bring it up to him, and we just got to get him to stay that temper while we're trying to talk a man off a ledge.
I've never seen the little guy get so mad.
I can't believe it. The goal there was to sway Barley.
Yeah.
I thought we would pull it off. I know he's a little bit better talking. I try to overwhelm people with word salad and try to get them off guard. But Barley saw right through that. So I'll let you take the lead here. I'm going to apologize to Barley as best I can. I tried to be as honest as I could without, being entirely forthright, but
I think that's kind of the goal here, is hopefully give him the bigger picture, and hopefully
I
he
hope he
falls
sees
in
that.
line.
All right, well,
Barley, you see Barley
think
kind
here
of
he
creeping
comes.
slowly with like this. He almost has a large, cape with a hood,
Like he's in disguise.
yeah, like he's just kind of like, you just see the way he's walking, how short he is. He walks up to you guys in the rain as it's been raining now.
Yeah.
It's not cold. Like, this is like probably like
summer rain?
Yeah, it's because it doesn't get really hot or cold here in Clarion. It's a fairly mild, region when it comes to temperature. Some days it can get in the upper 80s, and other days it'll get in the lower 60s, but it never hits anything. It's always in between there. So you're hearing the rain. It's slowly starting to lighten up a little bit, and you can hear the raindrops hitting this fountain of large Primus is pretty much over you as the fairy fire is shining its light, reflecting through the rain on the statue of Primus. He walks up with his head down and kind of just stands there.
I heard about what happened with you and Jasper, and I just wanted to extend my apologies for how that was handled. That's never how it was meant to go down, and Drystan will agree.
we're very sorry there, Barley. Like I said, I see you as a brother, and I just want you to love us the same way we love you.
I mean, I understand, like, we're in kind of an underground guild, and I understand this stuff will happen. Obviously, I had my own plans that were also dismantled from kind of, wasn't out of bad intentions, but I was a little disloyal to the other members. But it's just that's what you kind of got to do to rise through the ranks, you know. And all I wanted was my cut for the gym is all I cared about, you know. Like
that's very
I
fair.
understand.
and it seemed like, you know, I was getting overwhelmed with bombardment, and I felt I needed to flee for my own safety.
Well, that's fair.
I hope you'd
Barley.
understand
Yeah.
that.
We would never. hurt
Before
you,
we
Barley.
do anything else, I actually want to give you this because I feel like it's only fair, and I will pull out 2,000 gold out of my own and give it to him.
Well, what's this for?
It's just as, what's the word for it? Just to show our friendship, to make sure that you feel like we're not trying to short you.
Fine.
We want you to be included. We value you as a brother in arms.
I value both of you as well. I understand that not everybody is as welcoming as
Right.
you two. I know it's tough I put you in a really tough position, Drystan, and I'm sorry
It's. I forgive you.
for doing that.
I
you know.
understand.
I think that's why the people you work with sometimes you kind of get a little greedy is a good word, kind of, that I'm trying to think of
that's
here.
fair.
So like you always want like that partner in crime too, and
And I want to be that for you,
Yeah.
Barley, but I want you to know, like, while things may be like that in the mist, and we're going to have this talk with Jasper as well, because I'm
Yeah.
sure you can see Jasper was doing the same thing that you were trying. You know, just lost sight of the bigger picture there and tried to get a little extra coin on top, you know. But, and we'll talk to Jasper about this as well, because it's symmetrical there. But in the Bear Naked Laddies, we don't treat each other like that. We want to be as close-knit as possible, honest with each other, sharing the loot. And that's why we want you to be a full-fledged member with us.
There's definitely a lot more going on here than meets the eye, and that's why at least a few of us are so guarded, is because we've recently learned that Primus isn't the good deity that we all thought he was. He's not the, son of the new coming age that brought dawn. He's the betrayer. He's the one that's cast down the old gods and imprisoned them and has killed Cineris and keeps him from coming back and bringing in the true dawn. And I'm being honest, and I'm putting myself at risk here, is our goal is to bring back the old gods and make them strong again. And that's why we worry about fully trusting the mist. But Barley, we trust you. I haven't told anybody else in this city these things other than our immediate group.
roll a persuasion with advantage.
My persuasion sucks. That's gonna be 17.
Okay. He's like, thank you for explaining, what you've learned and why you're here. It explains a lot too, because that's a lot of information. That's what I've been trying to find for years, is more information of like how there's no histories of Primus that we can get our hands on. That's why I'm trying to read the book of Primus. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, surely there's more to the. As he looks up at the Primus statue, and he's like, this man here, like, no one has seen him. No one has.
There is more, Barley.
There should be more.
There is more.
And we can show it to you.
We can prove it.
Right.
But we also know that Primus, he's not the man you stood face to face with, Abaddon. He's the one.
I had a vestige of Primus for a little bit, and I didn't see it until after my death, but the toxin that Primus is pouring into the city and the people around him, it's toxic. And I didn't realize it until Kudea was able to purify me to the best of her ability, but I am still marked and cursed because of it.
I understand. This is something that
I would like to learn more about. And I know I'm very, very religious, but I'd like to be. I know there's good. I'd like to become better. I'm not trying to. As a young boy and as me growing up, and I'd only joined the Mist to learn answers, to have answers to questions that I couldn't get anywhere else. Like, you have to have connections to gather the books and get the information that you need. And thank you. And this means a lot more than you might know.
I know we might look like a ragtag bunch of nobodies, but we do know a little bit more on this topic. We've been researching it as well, and if you join with us, be in our inner circle, be tight-knit with us, these answers will come to light because we're searching for the same thing.
I think right now is actually a really good time to take you to the Holy City and show you what Winder's going through right now to try to redeem himself as a broken man.
I'm going to just take this night alone and think about the information. And I would gladly go with you another day.
Come meet us at the summer court in the morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you again for the gold.
Yeah. And I'll just clap him on the shoulder and head off.
I grab him by the forearm and pull him in and squeeze him, give him a big hug.
Okay. Starley starts to slowly walk back the way towards Summer Court and the Mist Faded Lanes area.
Where should we head to? Our party's kind of divided now.
Well, I just think we should head back to the summer court and wait on him. I think everybody's got their own business, unless there's something you want to take care of. I mean, the weather's kind of shit and it's nighttime.
I think it'd be a nice to get out of the weather for a little bit.
Go sit down, have a few drinks with Woodrow.
Yeah.
Wait on him.
Well, yeah, to the best of my ability.
Well, yeah. Perhaps, well, maybe on the way back you see a neck that looks tasty. You get a little sip.
Maybe. Doesn't sound bad.
All right, I guess we'll start heading back.
Yeah, get them back. Yeah, and then he'll
send up Toby and Boom.
Mm-hmm. And y'all can come back whenever y'all want.
Okay. All right, Boom. You're good.
Is Toby out? Do you speak with Winder as y'all start slowly going through the Clash District?
Do I speak with him?
Do you try?
I try. I don't know if he's coherent or not.
Winder. Yes. What do you need?
Are you feeling okay?
Not at all.
What's ailing you?
I'm gonna look down and show him like the marks on my hand from the lightning and burn marks, and I just got fucked up.
What's the plan here?
I feel like I've got some soul searching to do. I don't know. I'm being drawn to the temple for some reason.
In the temple we will go.
I feel like I just need to be there at this moment. It's probably the lowest I've ever been. So
you need to go talk to Zane so we can get down there.
Yeah.
And y'all get to Zane's L&L as you open the door. He's sitting down in like a rocking chair in the back corner. No kind of lights around him. You guys kind of hear the creaking of the chair as you open the door. Oh, I knew you'd be back.
I feel like you know what I'm here for.
I think Orion might need to be here more than you, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm here for moral support.
That's how it always begins.
Interesting.
He slowly stands up, stretches his back, pops his back, and walks over and opens the doors of the cellar.
I'm gonna pull up my sword, pulling it down, and hand it to him.
Okay.
If I'm not back, you can sell this.
Whoa. You give it to me.
I guess I'll give it to Ryan.
He hands
gives
it.
it to Orion.
He hands it over to Orion. Zane does. Well, I see you're on a journey. You're not very. Doesn't seem like you're more into talking moods. So I will just let you go. And I will be waiting for your return.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zane.
Just
We'll go down
trust.
there.
Just
Sure.
trust in him, Orion. Open your heart to whatever might be trying to reach you. They are good gods in this world that could help, not hinder.
Maybe so.
Believe.
I'm always open.
As y'all start walking through a kind of cramped alleyway, dugout tunnel into the caverns of the Solaire. As you get to the large archway that looks to be, you could blow it over. It's so close to being destroyed. As you walk into the old Clarion, the underground city of the Solaire.
I'm gonna start kind of stumbling to the Dodsfall temple.
Okay.
As I'm slowly making my way over there, I'm just gonna start taking up pieces of my armor.
Okay.
'Cause I'm kind of like the last piece as I'm getting closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go to the entrance, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody there?
Yeah, there's a... No, the entrance is open.
I kicked the door down last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Is there nobody there?
There's 4 of those same men that are in their black, like, large over, like, loose garment, monk garments that are kneed on their knees in front of, like, a casket.
Mm.
As you walk in, they all 4 turn around.
Damn. I'm gonna go... Can I go up to him?
Yeah.
And kneel. Like, get on my knees.
Like, in line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. Do they say anything?
No.
I'm just gonna follow along.
It's quiet. No one's saying anything.
I was wrong. I've been broken. In my culture, there are competitions to earn respect, and I've just been demolished.
You saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
I am here to repay my sin. Whatever is necessary, whatever I can do to fix this, whatever I may be, do as you will.
It's quiet. You start hearing almost there's a large like almost chimney, like fireplace that hasn't been lit, and look, there's like no wood in it, and you start hearing like crack, like you see this too, and you're just kind of watching. It starts to make almost popping fire sounds as all of them like lift their heads up, and this purple flame starts to ignite, and then it slowly starts to the flame starts to move across the boundaries of this entire cathedral area as it even gets behind you, like blocks off the door as like the purple flames start to get in front of the doorway where there's almost no way out. And it starts like purple energy starts moving up the walls like lightning bolts nearly, and it starts getting a little darker and the flames rise, and the men, foremen, stand up and look at you and look at the flames. And through the through the doorway, you see that same purplish energy and human form kind of touches you on the shoulder and walks past you. He walks up, moves close to you, but starts putting his hand on each of those other 4. Goes around the casket, stands beyond the casket, and his form starts to change into a human, which it is purple, black robes, purple trim, and he is he's a black guy with almost like really short, almost buzzed hair, with this really long goatee, very thin mustache, very thin stubble nearly, but very clean cut, but a really long goatee down to here. Has tattoos on his neck, some that kind of Viking style go around his ear and towards the back of his head, that goes into where his hair is very trimmed. He has an obsidian circular chain in the Dodsfall emblem glyph, and it's like a gurgling roar, like almost like the same that y'all heard of, almost like stone-like voice. Welcome. It's been some time since I've made it back to Docca Terra. I am ashamed that I only have you 4 followers, while there are others that could help me and decide not. As he looks over at Orion and looks over at you. Windor, your blasphemic words, the killer of this here man, that shall not share my halls because of you. Why? Why do you still try and reach for my power after such blasphemy, after such thoughts of agony and rage that you just forget about me?
I don't know. Not really sure what had clouded my judgment so much. Trying to figure that out myself.
I know I am weak, but I'm still strong enough to put champions on this earth. And you 5 are the most worthy, and others are worthy as well. Don't be afraid, for Abaddon holds the key, but not for long. For I have shown you this today, because we need the uprising. It is time. It is either now or never. You see a mist, purple energy book, all gold, into his hand. He sets it on the casket. Amongst you, there are followers. There are loyal subjects, priests, priestesses, those who understand the Deo must rise for Docca Terra to flourish. This here who holds this book becomes my champion, will gain the powers, will rise to greater heights than any other in the Deo. I give you one more opportunity, for I wanted to show you what true power is, that I may give, that I may take, and that I will kill. For I rule the underworld, for I give you passage beyond, for you to live in harmony in the Dale. And for that I must be ruthless, for I am the keeper of souls. I am the defender of the wicked, for I have failed, for I ask for your help to keep the Dale back where they need to be. The other four get back on their knees and pray.
I guess I'll stand up.
He looks at you.
You think I deserve this?
Do you deserve it?
I don't think so. But
That's
I
what
want to.
makes the best champions. Those who don't care, those that don't want, those that look back at their lives and realize that they have been a failure. With this here, the Book of Dale, of Dodsfall, will show you that even the ones who don't deserve it really do deserve it all. Don't just live for yourself. Live for the Dale, the gods, the good in everyone. You are the Knight of Death, not for evil, but you are the God's helper, right hand, that opens the door for those that need salvation. Open your mind. Sacrifice something, and it is yours. Bring my presence back, and there will be more. Destroy the evil, and you will have it all. For if you take this book, you may speak, I may listen, I may come, but your deeds will be the reason I give you more of myself to wield the power of Dodsfall.
I understand. I'm gonna go up to the side of the casket, bend down, pray over the book, pray over the casket, and I'll slowly grab for the book.
Okay.
And take it.
You take it. He looks around. He lifts his head up and looks at Orion.
Got something on your mind?
One day, we will need all the warriors. Regardless of your beliefs or your whatever you think the Deo is, I trust you will find a path.
My path is my own.
And
The only
therefore,
person I can trust is me. The gods have shown us they can give you great power, but can take it away in an instant. So, is it really power?
you must cleanse the weak, and they must accept what is given. For I was just reminding my dear friend Champion that the truth of the matter is, for you to wield the power, you must use it and believe in it, failure or not.
I will always believe in it because I earned it myself.
There are always men that have the same faith as you. Faith in themselves. Faith in their strength. Faith in what they can see and believe. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hope I respect and hope that happiness finds you, Orion. For I know you deserve it, and you deserve much more.
I appreciate that. And I am here to help Winder in any way.
And that is why I thank you. For I sense the loyalty in you is rare. And therefore I thank you for helping my champion become who he is today.
He's a good champion.
And Winder,
I think he will serve you well.
can you brighten this place up? Maybe do something thoughtful. Won't kill you.
I sure can.
As he starts to fade into like a purplish energy that slowly gets over the casket. The casket starts to burn purple. All the energy around the entire cathedral, all the energy onto the walls, all the flames within this fireplace all circulate onto this in the middle where this body is in the casket, as it just begins to burn, not with heat, not with any type of temperature, just by divine energy and raw power. It slowly starts to go to dust. And at the very end, a small burst of energy that moves your hair, moves the wind as it spreads his ashes all over the cathedral. And it is quiet. You hear the murmurs of the priests. And you feel relieved. You almost feel unworthy. But Dodsfall has shown his face. Maybe the first time ever. Maybe not.
Right. Do you feel more powerful?
I don't feel any different.
Don't feel any different.
I'm going to apologize to the priests for my actions. And I guess I'm going to start walking outside to try and find my armor.
Okay. It takes you a while. You finally find like a couple of kids that snatch like a gauntlet that you go and snatch back, you know, and so
I give you your sword back.
you get your sword back. You start you've been down here for about an hour and a half or so, and you'll finally start to slowly, you start doing some maneuver stuff. You realize your powers are back.
Okay. All right. That's good.
And you start slowly walking back up to Zane's. And Zane's just in his rocking chair as y'all open the cellar door. The rain has finally stopped outside. There's no storm, it's blown over. Zane makes a comment of, well, I was wondering when that storm was going to stop. I hadn't had a storm like that in some time.
Yes. Drenching downpour.
Huh.
The last person for
Seems like an act of God. He's so loud
Yeah,
of it.
that could not be.
So,
Thank you for passage, my
Oh.
friend.
no problem.
And
Y'all
guess
can
we'll be on our way.
pass easily, knowing that your wisdom is so far good enough to enter.
Good enough. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
Seems mine's growing every day.
What are you
Guess we'll
doing?
head back to Summercrest.
Yeah,
Summer
go back to
Court, whatever the
Summercrest.
fuck This place is.
Yeah.
Summer Court.
Jasper?
Summer Crest is umbrellas.
So what is this guy's name? The leader of
Jaka.
Jajaka.
Terra.
When we talked before, did he kind of?
He said that the middle casino, large red, it's like across the street from the Luxon.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's called South Downs. That's the main.
Yeah.
Because it's Goad's Row.
Hopefully,
Is those
yeah.
row of
Yeah.
casinos and inns and stuff. And he said you could find them in the South Downs. Big red one in the middle.
So I'll walk past it, go to the summer court, and drop off my badge, and then
Okay.
I'll head towards
Alright.
there.
Nothing crazy's. It's still raining on you at this point a little bit.
I'll have
You
my-
know, you
my
got your
pulled
hood
and my
up
cloak
and the summer court's pretty decent. You know, the old Big Rich and Illinois are doing their thing. Brute kind of tells you everything's calm so far. Beowulf, the cleric, Forge cleric, this guy's inside drinking some ale. Was talking with Woodrow. Woodrow nods, says everything's good. So nothing's going down and nothing's out of the ordinary at summer court right now. Usual decent night.
I'll let myself be seen in there, you know, nod at the
Yeah.
fellas and all that, and then try to slip around through the back door into the alley
Okay.
to get out,
Okay. So you
and leave my medallion there behind the bar.
okay. So you're able to kind of roll a just curious. Are you trying to be that stealthy, or are you just kind of just being like
Make sure-
nonchalant type
once
of?
I mean, I'm in and out of the kitchen, checking on things, and then one time just not come out.
Okay, that's fine. So you get out into the alley. You kind of go around the summer court. Kind of poke your head through. Not real busy. As you go to the outside edge of like a couple houses down of a little smaller alley. And kind of just start slowly just making your way towards Goad's Row. You get into Goad's Row. It smells a little pastury, like a little bit of dung, but not miserable though. It's the Goad's Row. You know, there's some good casinos here. There's a pretty good inn, and you know it's not terrible. Step down from the Luxon, of course.
Yeah.
Step down from the Faded Lanes, but they've got their clientele.
Place for the good middle class
Yeah.
Clarions to have some fun.
Yeah. Definitely, there's $1 blackjack here.
Right.
You know. So you roll into South Downs, and there is another Minotaur bouncer, and he just kind of watches you go in. You go through the double door saloon style,
Cool.
and there's a large, almost like half circle bar with two almost the old saloon double stairs that go into on the very top, and on the center here is your bar, and then you've got just a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes tables. A lot of half orcs. There's like a couple orcs in here that are pretty large. It's a pretty mixed bag. There's some elves, there's some tieflings, nothing too crazy. In the back corner, almost to where he's like watching out of a window, is Jaka. As he has this little he has a half orc woman like sitting on his knee, like, and they're kind of just chuckling, drinking out of a horn.
Okay.
A lot of shots going on, and it seems like everybody here doesn't even drink out of mugs or anything. They either got like a little like glass that they got stuff in, or they got horns. There's no like.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of meander through and make my way up to the bar, get my horn, and kind of clean it out a little bit, and let me get your finest wine.
There's a let's see, like a half orc woman. I mean, she's pretty buff, and she's got like this little like almost bikini top with a vest over it. Her muscles are just like out. She just has regular pants on, and
Pick up the whole cask and
yeah, she's got almost the Viking haircut, but it goes all the way, like her braid goes all the way down to like her ass, and her sides are shaved.
Cool.
She's like a grayish, purplish tint with her. She's got real long teeth right here. little man can I get for you?
Big woman.
Bah.
Your finest wine will do just fine.
Oh, red, blue, orange.
Let me get a bit of the red.
Flavor of the moon.
All right.
Finest wine from the finest lady in
She
the
like
building.
she grabs a casket like with her arm right here. And she's like pours it into your horn and went back to you. That's a copper.
Tip her an extra copper.
My boy.
I like the way you pour.
Oh, they all do. They all do. So they've had me.
I'll take a sniff and a sip. See how it tastes.
It's not bad.
I'll
Pretty strong, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty strong
I think I'm
wine.
gonna need a
Not a lot of
strong-
water in this one.
Need a stiff drink for this one.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I'll start walking around and keep my eye on
Jajaka.
Jajaka. Seeing he's kind of a little bit busy, I'm gonna head over to a table and just kind of hang out and watch.
And you see little halfling girl come up to you and whisper in your ear like, "A gold for a tumble, my boy." She like grabs your, she kind of rubs your chest and like does the moon markings with her finger. Like, "You're new around here."
Oh, I'm got my mind on a different kind of tumbling. Maybe the next time I come in.
She goes to the next guy. Does the same thing as you. Just like you had some confidence, and now you're like, oh, it's just she's on the job.
Yeah.
I'm used to this. But you see him he's got like 2 caskets on his table that he's just like mixing drinks. There's like, having like pretty much pouring the drink into the girl's mouth. Jacques he's very loud and banging on the table, pretty laughing.
They're banging on the table.
Hot.
Not yet.
Yeah.
That's
Has he
later.
got a bunch of other guys around him too?
Yeah, he's had just a couple of other guys that just
One time at LJT.
one elf and one let's see, yeah.
Is there like a guard like separating that area, or is it all pretty open?
No, it's pretty open. Yeah, there's a half. We'll see. There's a half orc. No, that's the mist. Where's my dadgum stuff? 1 second. Sorry. Oh, I didn't make them. Okay, so yeah, it's just one elf and one half orc that are sitting there.
Okay.
The elf's like a real tall, lean guy. Half orc's a pretty stout dude.
Are they pretty much just having fun?
Yeah, they're just having a
merriment
good time. Like the other 2 have like cards that they're almost playing war.
as
See
well?
who's got the higher card.
Okay.
Loser has to drink. Like, ah!
All right. Yeah. After watching for a little bit, seeing what they're all about, I'm gonna start to mosey over that way.
Okay.
Try to get Jacquem's.
There's an empty chair right next to him and the other 2.
Try to get his attention before I just walk up.
Okay.
Walk
Yeah.
by until I catch his eye.
He's like, so you just kind of like look over and he's just like,
Give him a little head bow.
yeah. He looks at you and he's like, pushes the chair out with his foot.
Okay. And I'll go up and take a seat in and kind of lean up on the table, take a drink.
Okay.
Jacques, first time in your establishment here.
What can I do for you?
It's quite a lively place. Kind of puts my summer court to shame. Surprised you'd grace me with your presence here after having a place like this,
Thank you, grace me. I grace you with your presence. What are you coming into South Downs for?
Well, I know we
Yeah.
had a little bit of a conversation earlier, just you and me. I thought maybe we could continue it if you're down for it.
He looks at you and whispers in the girl's ear and like sets her to the side. She's a looker. She's a looker. So, what are you thinking? What do you?
Do you have anywhere maybe a little more private, or is this good here?
I own everyone in this bar. And how come? You know?
I don't want to bring down your party.
It's pretty loud, so like everyone's kind of horse playing a little bit. Like,
Okay. Well, we talked last time about what the Mist is all about, and I think I'm starting to realize you might be right about him. I'm starting to get a bad feeling. Wanted to see what you maybe had to offer.
I told you that that's what they do. They're measly, weaselly looking guys, and they don't really
They really don't know how
suit me.
how to have a good time like this here either.
No, they don't suit anyone. They're
Me being from the Fae, I like to partake in a good time. It's a little boring and bookish over there.
a little more magical, not as brute force, not as personal combat. More of I don't know. They've been up to no good for a while now. We try to protect what's ours, continue with the peace that's around, have fun, relax, do our jobs.
Well, I've come to notice that you're a man of your word. The summer court hasn't come under any more distress since we had our conversation. That lets me know I can trust you.
We're just trying to show that we're not here for intimidation. We're not here to take what's not ours. We do more business outside of the city
Oh, really?
than within.
What kind of business do you find able to get into outside the city? Seems like there's so much money to be had here.
Well, when you deal with the type of things we deal with, you don't want to face those things within the city. You want other fuckers to deal with that shit somewhere else a long fucking way away.
Is it those pesky Primus Knights keeping an eye on things here?
Oh, Primus might. Whatever.
Primus Knights.
They are a bunch of, I don't know, religious folks. I don't bother old Joe Jocka. I'll fucking squeeze their head like a fucking melon.
I'd like to see that one day.
You can see like his knuckles are just like raw, like almost like barely all scarred, like scar tissue all across his hands, and
Got his big hammer with him too.
yeah, oh yeah, it's sitting next to him. Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of underground. That's why you don't see a lot of the Oxhearts doing too much at the Luxon or too much at the Champions, blood pits. We're different, keep to ourselves, different breed, no fucking around with no shitting where you're pissing or something.
Yes, it seems
I can't remember what the saying goes when you fight in your own establishment.
I don't
Don't shit where you eat.
don't fuck your shit.
Don't fuck where you sleep.
Anyways, so have you turned an eye towards us, or are you continuing on the Mist? We could use a nice, a smart fella like you to help run some product.
Well, I'm open to hearing what you have to offer. I know the Mist definitely thinks I'm still a part of their organization, but if I can get a better offer, I'm might call me a bit of a free agent at the moment.
A free man, huh?
Aye.
All Oxhearts are free.
That,
All those fucking Primus Knights, they're the ones like in chains. All the ones that follow their fucking rules, they're chained to some fucking guy named Primus. Never fucking heard of when I fucking showed up.
if you do all your business, outside of the city, what do you run it all out of this place here? Seems a bit loud and noisy to be doing all that.
He leans real close to you. I'll do it in front of fucking God himself. While I give a fuck.
Aye.
They can't stop me. I'm fucking Jojaka. Motherfuckers. Who the fuck is this guy? No, I'll fucking crush his head in like a melon.
Guy gets up and runs away.
after walking around the place and all that, do I notice any like doors off to the side? Is it all one big room or?
This main area is one big room, but there's a door that the bartenders keep going in and out of, and then there's the two stairways that they have upstairs. It's pretty big. It has multiple rooms and stuff in it, as far as you've seen.
Okay.
But I see you looking around. What are you curious about the ladies or?
Yeah, it's my first time in the place. I'd really like to know what kind of stuff I could get into in here.
Well,
I see all the stuff that's open for the eye to see. Sometimes like we're taking things back behind a closed door.
he gets this ugly fucking grin. Like teeth are jagged, like one's like knocked out, like yellow as freaking that Red Bull can. He's like, well, we always need partners. You know, I mean, not everyone wants to step their nose into Gold's Row. I mean, I know Poor Man's Alley is a pretty good spot for tossing around certain items. Maybe. Give you a little bit of a sample. Maybe we can. I've noticed and heard that your lion friend is already dabbling with some stuff. We don't dabble with the resin, but we definitely have a clientele for the stuff that we sell.
Okay. Well, yes, I know my part of town. That stuff seems to move pretty quickly.
So
I know Mr. Orion. He has had a good bit of success moving his product. It's good to know that it's not stepping on your toes.
I know old Brute has his own as well. I mean,
sounds like we've got a bit of a distribution that might be able to aid you. You know, and might be something you'd be interested in.
Yeah. So, how interested are you?
Well, I'm really interested in what kind of coin can make it to my pocket. This mist, they've got me running around doing things that doesn't seem to be paying off the way they promised. I think if you can make a promise to me to make me a promise to keep my pockets flush.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright. Oh yeah. I think it's 27.
He's like, I'm in a good fucking mood right now anyway, so. Oh. Yo, Nord. Show the man the wares. You know? I mean, who knows? Maybe we can get an ally out of this, take one away from the mist. I know he's got some buddies that may come along with him, so I don't fucking know.
So, where might I go pick up some product to start moving things for you?
The half-orc stands up and stretches.
How does the cut work out?
Well, I mean, 20% goes back to me. I front you 500 gold's worth. I know where your inn is.
Hey, it's just around the corner from your territory. Honestly, myself, I don't deem it not your territory, really. I feel the Ox Hearts are welcome there, to be as of now anyway, so.
Alright. As you know, we don't, we try to be as discreet as possible. Just fuck it. We'll give him a front. How much do you want?
I'll take as much as you're willing to give.
We got a couple of options. Just give him what he needs and let me know what he does. And Nord's like, oh yeah, boss, yeah, sure. Nord.
Everything.
Nord? Hi, Jasper.
Nice to meet you, Jasper.
Nice to meet you.
Follow me. He goes behind the bar, and you follow behind the bar, and he opens up the door behind it, just swinging.
Okay.
Door, and he goes downstairs.
Okay.
Into an area that's just as large as upstairs with two hallways.
Okay.
So what do you into like drugs, women, merchandise. What do you want?
Well, what kind of merchandise are you pushing?
We do guns, ammunition. We obviously sell bodies, like women. We also sell drugs. It's pretty good.
That's the one.
What kind of drugs are you pushing here? I know my boy Orion, he's got the resin. I think we could definitely find something else if you got it.
Well,
Got pure
Good
fentanyl.
stuff.
there's a new drug. Really, it's called Scarlet.
Got it.
Yeah, it's oh fuck, come on. He takes you to the right instead of to the left. Here is just like a few tables. A couple of them are hanging out, but these are part of the Ox Hearts. It's really big. There's almost like a long table, like the Last Supper table. It just has like a whole bunch of different foods and all this shit. Just like where this might be their little eating hall area right here.
Okay.
You continue to go right, and you see the same downstairs. As in you see some walkway stairs. As you look up, and you can hear more people up there.
Okay.
But it's long enough though that you're this doesn't. It must be the other inn.
Okay.
If that makes
So
sense.
it's not under the footprint of the original casino that's above it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah, it's
further.
almost it's I should be already at the other place next to South Downs.
Okay.
If you look at Goats Row,
Yeah, so it's into this other place.
Yeah.
already?
so that you get
And underneath it.
yeah.
Like a basement.
yeah, it's almost they're all connected. And you walk until it ends. You go through a couple of other stairways like this, and you see a man that looks a lot like Arrn'ess. But it's not Arrn'ess. And you see his arm. It's he's chained to the wall.
Okay.
He has no. He has a wire wrapped around right here on his elbow, and he's not wearing a shirt, just pants. And there's a woman that's just draining blood out of him.
Bloodletting him.
And
he
there's
looks
other
like
women
he
around.
looks like a vampire type thing.
It looks a lot like Arrn'ess. He's got the same red type of eyes, the same skin tone, tall and lanky, and
Okay.
these other women are putting him in vials. He's just this huge freaking fishbowl of blood, and they're
Freaking
all
big.
just slowly
Yep.
putting him in different
Vampire.
vials.
Yeah.
And
Well, we've got a new source for you.
Okay.
What's his name? Eric.
Sell Arrn'ess to him.
So, well, this is your blood
Sheriff.
bag here that makes the product, eh?
yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of one of these guys. They're Kudeya's bitches or something. I think they call themselves.
Yes, bitches.
Kudeya's devil dogs. I don't know. But anyways, we drain them out. You can take a sip, put it on the tongue. But most people put it on your tooth right here. You can see his tooth is still a little red.
Oh.
It just slowly gets into your gums and veins, makes you a little quicker, makes your mind
Freaking V.
makes your mind race a little, good spot, and dodge fuckers a little quicker, and
That's ingenious.
makes your dick hard. But
Zane's probably
Run
using
fast
that.
with a boner.
so there's a lot of things. More you take, the dangerous it is. But a lot of these Kinblade guys fucking love it.
Any chance that it turns you into one of them?
No,
Heard stories about this stuff.
no. I think as far as I know, no one's been bit by that motherfucker. But he walks over to him and slaps him. Whoosh, whoosh. Hey. He's like, hey, can you fucking turn me into one of you fucking bastard? He's like, what? He fucking smacks him again. He's like, hey, how did you turn into that? Can you bite me and I turn into one? He's like, no. Let me go, please. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just let me go. No, I can't. Only Kudeya could. Slaps him again. He's like, no, drink it or bite you. No, I don't know. Supposedly it's Kudeya can only do this to you. I don't even know who that bitch is. Must be a hot one. If
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
yeah. Well, after this one's almost done, after we drain this one, we'll have to go find another one somewhere. They're over by there's this fucking place.
How do you keep it alive?
Oh, I mean,
Do you feed it?
Yeah, if he's still like about to die, we'll like throw a rat in his mouth, make him fucking chew a little bit, like and then we'll just keep pumping it out until he's gone. But they fucking hang out over like Kinblade's area a lot. That's why we snagged this one.
Bunch of fang bangers.
This is quite an operation you got going here.
It's so fucking cheap too. It's all profit.
All profit, yeah. That's you gotta pay for the little bottles, but that's not.
Well, I mean, fucking fiends will take care of those.
Well, yeah. Why don't you get me
What's funny is if you go through the marketplace, you find a lot of the used ones. So you could just like you collect them that aren't broken, bring them back, just fill them right back up. They're fucking dirty people anyway.
He's the type of guy that pulls a cigarette butt out of an ashtray in front of Walmart and starts smoking it.
how much you're paying per vial?
Oh man, $2 gold a piece. And it's fucking cheap, like.
Sounds expensive.
As in, like, for us, because we steal it from this motherfucker, and then we get $2 gold for like a little fucking,
Yeah, that's a great business strategy.
You normally sell it like 5 hits, 10 gold for a vial. What we normally do.
Is it get people hooked pretty quickly?
Well, it's pretty secretive, so most hooked already, like, they just take it all. Most of the time we sell them at, like, Blades will buy, like, 1,000 gold at a time.
Oh, so you've already got a nice market over there.
Yeah. But they normally distribute it out towards Nerowithel. It's a big drug in, towards the east.
Okay. Well.
What do you want, 500 gold's worth?
How many hits is that's a lot, isn't it? Why don't we stick with start with 100 gold's worth, and we'll see what I can move there.
100 gold's worth. You bring us back 50 gold.
Okay. How much is 100 gold's worth get me?
Like 50.
Is there
50 miles? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just fronting you for free, and then you got to give him back 50 gold.
Yeah, but am I getting them at like 1 gold a piece instead of 2 gold a piece, pretty much?
Well, no, I mean, you get enough for 100 gold, so like, what is it, 50 hits
You can sell them for
at 2 gold. So, but they're $0 to you. They're fronting you to sell a half a pound, and you got to give back your money.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. I'll see what I can do.
100.
You should go with 500.
All right. Hey, waves over this.
I can't pay back.
Elvish, waves like this elvish chick, and she gives you.
Especially because I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to throw them in the dumpster.
It's a wooden box that you open, and vials have been just placed in there.
Okay.
It's like a little special like jewelry box type of thing.
Yeah, I got you.
That they make.
Nice.
You think of it as it looks like a casket.
Nice.
She hands it to you. 10 day. Bring me 50 gold in a 10 day.
Sounds like a good deal.
Alright. Maybe next time don't tell fucking Jacques I only gave you 100 gold worth. Mostly minimum 500 or 1,000 gold fronts. We're in for the business, not for the pay less.
Maybe we can take a look at the guns you say you're running. Maybe I can make up the rest of the money on those.
Yeah, I mean, we don't sell any to the common folk. I mean, we have strict gun laws here in Clarion. Nah, fucking just kidding with you. It's an ongoing joke us fucking gun salesmen say. We normally send those out. A lot of the mercy guards, they carry them. A lot of they go all the way out to even most of the pirates. On the ships. They use a lot of them. We sell a lot of the powder, so a lot of the ships get the powder. They got this thing called a cannon. Big boom thing. I don't know, but they buy a lot of that. We mostly get that through Malturin. They're normally our number one source. We get it from Malturin, and we sell it out to the east and west, and we're their central hub.
Well, yeah, let's go take a look, see if there's anything there I could sell.
You walk over there, and there's just multiple different guns. Like, there's one bad news looking motherfucker in the corner. One of those.
What is
But there's a lot of people in here.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like,
What are they
a
doing?
lot of security. Just watching, like this one's like barred up, almost like a prison style. And it's on the complete other side.
So yeah, we want to walk over there.
When you walk, I was just saying, y'all walk through there. On the way there, you went through like some very luxurious like suites of like 4 bedrooms in a row of like certain women that specialty. Like there was like a human woman, there was a tiefling woman, and like this very fancy like room, and like different races, and then the very
I'm trying to
last
keep track of the whole layout. Of everything.
And then after that, there's literally a prison, to where there's women and children and men and like chained up. Like some were like really strong, almost like half giant like barbarians in there, like that are just trying to get out. And there's just like little girls from like 4 or 5 years old that they're not like chained up or nothing, but that they're trying to sell to maybe some rich person in Varak that needs a kid, or so there's very different ages and sizes and races of people that they're selling like slavery. Then you keep going, and that's when you start seeing more of like more like heavier walls, more fortified, a lot more security. Like there's like a couple of security there's 2 security checks. Like opening gates, like a security team opening a gate like 30 feet down, another security team opening a gate, and then the original like 30 by 30 like vault. And like once you go through this, though, there's like a double door side, like it's almost a 10-foot area of like almost like it would be a mini vault, and you can go either way in other doors. That's like heavily fortified doors. Then you go straight, and it's like their whole armory, and like they're making like they got large black powder, and then they're starting to slowly like make it into smaller portions that they'll sell out for like a normal civilian wanting just black powder. And then you have like kegs full of it, and like a 1-shooter pistol to a 6-shooter pistol to a 1 musket, and then you see like 15 muskets there, a bunch of 1-shooters here, some like 6-shooter pistols, but for the most part you see like one big like rifle with almost like this like glass tube on the top of this rifle that you have that's like on the wall. And you've got multiple women just like almost putting guns together, cleaning stuff, like, and then packaging them. They've got like little wooden containers. Anyways, and he's like, "Yep, this is our armory. You saw our slave pens. You've seen our scarlet area. I think
it seems like y'all are doing a good business down here. Definitely a place to make a profit.
Yeah.
Seems like a good place for me to make some coin.
Well, that's why Jacques told me to bring you down here. I feel like this was kind of dumb, but here we are."
I think what would it take to get some of these firearms for me to move?
I don't sell. That's Jacques' business. I can't. I could sell you what I want of the Scarlet because that's free. I mean, that's something that he's given me permission on.
I understand.
The Scarlet's pretty easily worked out between me and whoever. But when it comes to the humans and when it comes to the guns, Jacques will be your main dealer.
Okay. Maybe once I unload this this Scarlet and come back for a second order, we can talk about it again.
That's a free 50 gold to you. It's a small step, but a big step towards dealing.
Yes, it looks like you run a tight ship.
Well, I think a lot of people are fucking scared of us and should be.
Yeah, looking at an army like this, I can see why.
So, good luck. I mean, Jacques has never been defeated. So, I think that's the big thing is hope to stay away from him. Do what he says. make some money, make him some money. We're all good for it. Clarion continues to profit. We continue to profit because of its dark history.
Aye, I mean, every man's got to make a profit.
Aye. As far as I'm concerned, the elves are ignorant people that only care about books, and we will make money doing underground dealings.
How do you get these all this product down here and out of here without raising suspicions from the Primus
I
mines?
mean, you know, I'm sure you have a business here. You have the
I've
the
just
sewers.
I just got a back alley that I can kind of skulk out of, but this is moving a lot of product.
Yeah, I mean,
Secretly.
this is the sewers. It's easy to. I mean, it's not too far from where we need to be. There's the river opening.
There's so much to this world. I have
The
this
northwest.
city that I've yet to really get a grasp on.
Sell the 50 gold, and I will. Maybe you could be on one of those missions when you join the Oxhearts.
Sounds good. Sounds really good.
Fuck over those myths.
All right, well let's go party.
All right, sounds good. You might want to take that to somewhere safe, though.
Okay, maybe I'll make it back. I'll go stash it. Maybe I'll make it back over.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try to get out of there.
Yeah, you just gotta go out. That's where we'll end the session. Thank you so much for joining us today. I believe we'll be taking 3 weeks off in a row, unless we decide to play on a Friday or Saturday. Because of work, me and Boom are going to Vegas this next weekend, and I think Rowdy's got some Sundays he's got to work possibly. So we'll just keep on the Twitch and YouTube. We'll try to throw out some.
Pretty soon I shouldn't have
dates.
to work any more Sundays after this coming month.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we appreciate you coming and checking us out. For whoever was in the chat, Soup, thanks for disrupting our sessions. And Boomer.
Keep watching us on Twitch, the Iron Lich. Try to do it every Sunday, sometimes a Saturday. Check out our past videos on YouTube. Try to get them up as quick as we can. It takes a while I don't know. It's kind of weird. Check us out on Twitter, Iron Lich Gaming. And
All right. Well,
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva. We will try not to get arrested. And thanks for playing my game. We'll see y'all next time.